was just telling me what was up, and I sent the picture to. I like took a screenshot and sent it to my bass player. And he was like, "Yo, that looks familiar." I was like, "What, the picture?" He was like, "Yeah, that guy's Rig. Like his amps." He's like, "I swear to God, I fucking know that guy." Like, so he figured it out. He's like a lightweight, like a local legend, I guess.
Oh, no
Uh,
shit.
so that kind of worked out. He's hella good. But I just thought it was funny that he ended up recognizing him from his fucking like half stack. I was like, okay, dude.
Yeah. That's crazy, man. That local scene's got to be pretty hardcore. I never really fucked around in like Sacramento, Bay Area local scene. I was more in like the San Mateo like side growing up, like south, like not you can't call it South Bay, but like fucking, you know what I mean, like over in that area. And
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot of metalcore bands when I was growing up, and then we just have grind. So you literally go to a show and it'd be like two metalcore bands, one band doing covers of like fucking just like Rush or some shit, and then a fucking grind band would close it, and everybody'd be like, "What the fuck did I just watch?" You know, playing at bowling alley, Sea Bowl in Pacifica and shit. Like, you know, a lot of
Our
fucking.
our second show coming up the next weekend on the 15th is at the X Bar in Cupertino, which is a bowling alley.
That's hard. Yeah, there's something about bowling alleys, man, and fucking yeah. People get turned up. I get fucking wasted when I go bowling. You go bowling?
I haven't been bowling in so long. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make all my homies go bowling with me when we're in San Jose for sure.
Oh, you got to do it. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Oh, so yeah, perfect time to go bowling, man. You got to fucking you get so when you go bowling, you got to get as much beer as you possibly can
Mm-hmm.
because you only got 2 hours. You know, you usually only get 1 or 2 hours to bowl, so you got to knock it all the fuck out. And then, you know, dude, you got to get so shitty. Like, it's funny too, because like sometimes I'll think I'm getting better because I'm drinking, and then sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm fucking up, you know, because I'm drinking. But it's cool because
Yeah.
then you got an excuse, you know, or you could, you know, it is what it is. I'm not drunk enough. I'm not doing good. Oh, I'm too drunk. Not doing good. But you always have a good time, and you always black out. I never remember getting home from the bowling alley. Yeah, seriously, man. That's like you got to do it. You got to get wasted at the bowling alley. Fucking
Yeah.
but yeah, dude, so like fuck, what made you like start doing all this shit? I noticed like Snuffed on Sites like just been pumping since 2020. You know, I see all pretty much a majority of projects, you know, and you're doing stuff with other people too. I saw oh fuck, what's that other band called? You did a song with them. You fuck God,
Uh,
what's that? Bad Move, right? Bad Move.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. So what did you? How'd you fucking what's it called? How'd you get like? How did that come together? And what did you do on it? Were you the vocals on there or like?
On the Bad Mood track?
Yeah.
Yeah. They hit me up for a feature, and I fucked with the song that they put out, so I was like, sure. Yeah, I just do the gutturals at the end
That's
with some
fucking
W.
sick. Damn, that's like that Undeath track where they got fucking
I
Trevor
got.
from Black Dahlia.
Uh
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed though. I went and saw them up in.
huh.
Yeah, he was supposed to come out, man. He said it too before the tour. He was like, "I'm coming out every fucking night, and I'm doing that shit like before the tour started." And then fucking, I was like, "Where is he? Where is he?"
I haven't seen one video of him doing it, so that's kind of whack. Damn.
Yeah, it's if it weren't for Brandon Ellis, like I don't know. No, I can't say that. They're fucking legends, man. They brought the ape out at the show I was just at, so
They did.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude. They said they started pumping their muscles, and I was like, "Oh fuck, it's happening, dude! It's really happening right now." That shit was hard.
Yeah, I was never too into that. Like I was 13 when Everblack came out.
Oh, okay.
That was my shit for sure. But like other than that, I mean, I got into Nocturnal afterwards and shit, of course, but they've never really like. I mean, I guess melodic death metal has just never really been my thing in
Yeah.
general.
What is
But
your what
they're
is
dope.
your thing, man? Like, what got you into what you listen to, and like, what are your, you know?
Um, I don't know. I like a whole bunch of shit. Um, I started Snuffed because I was really into parasitic ejaculation, logistic slaughter, who is from Livermore, and who we share drummers with now, which I'm very stoked about. And Spite. Those were like the three bands at the time that I wanted to like rip off basically for a project. So I did that in like 2018. I guess that was the main shit. I mean, it's hard to say what kind of shit I've fucking. I went the like more normal route, like in terms of getting into metal. Like I guess I was into new metal first because my dad was like a new metal dude.
Yeah.
Um, and then I got into like Metallica and shit, death metal slowly from there, like as it goes. But yeah, when I got into death metal, I got into like black metal and shit too, and like fucking hardcore. I just had a who was 2 years older than me. That was like he's like an older brother to me. He would just show me everything.
Yeah.
Like he's into everything. So he like I just got shit dumped on me. I was like, all right, I'm into like all of this fucking shit. Like it was just kind of whatever.
That's
Just
hella sick. You ever have like
mm-hmm.
one band that you like only listen to them for a minute though? Like something you just could not put down. Like for me it's I can't even say Black Dahlia. I'd probably say it was like fucking As I Lay Dying, like when I first heard that shit, you know?
Yeah, I'll have like phases for sure. I'm trying to think of what some of my favorite bands have been like at moments. I know Death Grips was my favorite shit for a minute.
Yeah.
Um, Faith No More was my favorite band for a minute. Fucking like the Mars Volta. I mean, Metallica kind of recently. I was on a huge kick for like no reason.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop watching live videos. I couldn't stop. It was like it was so like I just it was ridiculous. All right. Yeah, I'm into pretty much whatever. Uh, I used to say fuck country, but that's just a ridiculous statement. So yeah, I'm into pretty much whatever.
I feel that, man. Yeah, I used to like be super like into what I listened to. Like I had like a crazy kick with like 80s punk for a fucking minute, and that was the only shit I would listen to, and then some like No Effects and like early 90s bands and
Yeah.
shit. And I remember I was just like I used to drive around slapping that shit like it was like and then now I'm like I wouldn't really slap that necessarily. Like I just really like like Angry Samoans. I was talking about it with Bradford Tatum on Friday. Like they were fucking crazy, but that shit was a lot of that punk shit was out of pocket like back in the 80s, man.
I haven't heard out of pocket used in a actual sentence apart from the band in like a fat minute. Just because I haven't been in the Bay in so fucking long. That just cracked me up. Sorry.
Nah, it's all good. Yeah, man. Fuck, dude. That's fucking lit though, man. Like being in the Bay Area, out in Minneapolis, fucking you ever listen to Atmosphere? Isn't that where fucking Atmosphere's from? Slug and
I don't know.
Merce and them and shit.
Slug sounds familiar. I don't know. I just be going and seeing Mall every fucking weekend now, I guess.
That's badass. Yeah, fucking mall.
Seen him like twice in the last 3 weeks.
That's hella funny. Fuck, man. Yeah, that's killer. I haven't been to a lot of shows as of late. Like, I'm trying to get back fucking out there. Now that after COVID and everything, I've just been grinding my ass off trying to figure out what the fuck I wanted to do. And now I'm doing this shit. So we'll see, what the fuck happens next. But definitely the shows are starting again, man. I got out to that Black Dahlia fucking Undeath show. I had to see Undeath. I was trying to meet them motherfuckers, but apparently they parked their van like 4 miles away from the venue. So they were just unloading.
Berkeley?
Yeah, Berkeley show.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. That's fucking wild, dude. I was like, fuck. I kept going up to their merch fucking table and I'm like, hey, where they at? Oh, they're
Where
still
are they at?
loading the van. They're still loading that shit. And after like 3 times, I'm like, man, this dude's it's yeah, they're doing something. It's what they just ain't coming out. That's what I just figured. And then fucking I hit them up. They're like, yeah, dude, we parked hella far. I was like, oh, that sucks. But fuck, dude, that's got to be a trip. Like going on a tour like that, like mentally. Do you think you're ready for that kind of shit? Like if you say you get the full set list, you know, you can rock a 45-minute set. Are you ready to fucking load, unload, city to city every night?
Well, first of all, we wouldn't. We'll probably be doing half-hour sets tops,
Yeah.
like just in general. Like even half an hour sounds like a lot right now. We're doing like 20 minutes right now, but yeah, I'd be fucking. I mean, we're already planning some kind of many shit. But I've right before COVID, like in the fall of 2019, me and a homie went on tour with this guy, this like old head, fucking out of just some hippie dude who would do what the fuck was it? I can't remember what he called it, but he was like he would do like trippy lights for bands, basically like projections,
Yeah.
all like analog. So it's fucking he has like plates and shit and like old school projectors and shit. Like it was a whole thing. But
Yeah.
went on tour like 3 weeks, loading way too much shit and sleeping in fucking bed bug ridden hotels and his shitty fucking truck. Like it was horrible.
Yeah.
But it was dope. It was a really good learning experience. We got to end the whole run at some festival in LA that was like some total fucking hipster fest. It was like Devo and like Wu-Tang Clan,
Oh shit.
Locust. It was just weird. Um, so it was good. We ended up getting in a whole fight and having to have a financial meeting with him and quitting at the end, like at the festival.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. But yeah, I've done some touring, so I know I can physically and mentally get my head around it. And most of the people in my band have done like full US tours.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're ready to fucking hit it, my guy.
Fuck yeah, man. That's fucking killer, bro. I mean, shit. You guys are what? You're right behind the headliner, right? At this upcoming show too.
Yeah, it's us opening for Parasite. We're opening for them again in San Jose the next weekend. I'm doing vocals for them that day
Oh, that's it.
because their singer can't make it. But that one should be lit. Fuck. It's gonna have Out of Pocket and Saponification. It's gonna bring out some weird old slam heads and some new TikTok hardcore kids. It's gonna be wild.
That's fucking raw. So, and you guys are bringing merch out there with you too. I seen the fucking the lighters. You guys got to
Yeah,
save one of those for me, man. I'll fucking
we only got I think I got like 25 made. We just don't even know. We just ordered them from Bic, but we're gonna get some more made for sure. We're just gonna see how they go. I guess we're fucking broke out here,
nah, dude. I
but
totally feel you, man.
yeah, we got those hoodies and shirts and some leftover shirts. I think from the EP drop, the Snuffy shirts and the EP art.
What?
So
How did you fucking who'd you fucking commission that from, or like how did that artwork come together? Because it was one of those artworks again where I saw it and I'm like, I gotta hear this shit. You know what I mean?
yeah, let me look at this. His I gotta look at his fucking handle real quick. I know I'm gonna fuck it up. He's from Sweden though. I think his name's. I'm probably gonna butcher the pronunciation, but it's Johan Aberg. It says Cyber Nosferatu is his Instagram.
Cyber
Uh,
Nosferatu made that art. And how did
yeah,
you told him like I want a dude looking in the mirror and there's like a clown or
yeah.
like
We had the idea. He basically just did exactly what we asked. So he like I don't know how we stumbled on him. It was like, oh yeah. Um, I think the homie Kenny, who does all the design and promo stuff at Barbaric, sent sent me his profile when we were trying to brainstorm some shit. Because I know we wanted to do like some kind of almost comic style shit. Just because I don't know, we were having trouble. Everybody gets gnarly paintings. I don't know, just like stupid shit.
Yeah, that shit is hard as fuck, man. I was just like, what the fuck is this gonna sound like? And then I put it on, and like that's some straight up, like I was telling Fulci, like when you get that like really slamming shit, it sounds like fucking strip club music, bro.
Fulci kind of always throws me off. I forget how heavy they are just because of the album covers, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like like somebody will put them on and be like, "Who's this?" He's like, "That Italian band, my guy." I'm like, "Oh, they're hard as fuck." I always forget.
Yeah. No, they're a trip, man. Like, do you think you're gonna do some? Because they just did some experimental shit on their last album where they kind of just the first side was like hella heavy, and then the second side was like a soundtrack for a fucking movie. You ever see yourself getting to the point where you're just gonna shock your fans with some like different ass shit?
I don't think so. I mean, that makes total sense for that. They're like, that's like their whole theme and shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think we'll just probably stick to the brutals,
Yeah.
stick to the dun duns.
Yeah.
I mean,
That shit goes, man.
yeah.
How do you like? So when you're writing your fucking lyrics, though, like, do you like? Are you the type of person like you take inspiration from real life for shit, or do you just write shit that sounds tight?
More shit that sounds tight. Half half of the songs don't even have lyrics. Like, or not half of the song, but like most of the songs, like half of the vocals aren't even lyrics. They're just fucking whatever.
Yeah, the pig squeals are
But
hard as fuck though. How did you fucking? How the fuck do you practice that shit? Like, how? When did you? When were you like, oh, I can do this shit on here and it's gonna sound dope?
well, I went. Who did I mean, I was already into like parasitic and shit. I went to go see Logistic Slaughter at a little spot. I think it's shut down now, but it was in downtown SF called Code Word. And I just remember watching their set and seeing that dude and being like, I wanna do that. So he was reading and all over the place. No joke.
That's fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
I'm shy as fuck. I remember waiting after the show to talk to him. I never do that.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, how do you do that? Like, what bands do you like? Like, giving him all the stupid interview questions.
You heard of that band Syphilic?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was like listening to that band. I was like, what the fuck? This shit's so crazy, man. But it's like, I guess it's all one dude.
that's no, that doesn't surprise me anymore. Anytime I find a new band and like it's one dude, I'm like, oh, for whatever I don't know why that's even a bad thing. Like it just always like seems negative to me when I see that it's one dude, which that's why I'm a full fucking band now. So I was like, people were calling us like a one man band. I was like, I don't like
You're
that.
a one man band. Whenever I hear a fucking one man band, I picture like a dude like playing the
yeah, you
fucking
can.
all the different shit. He got a little harmonica like fucking Bob Dylan and like, the microphone. You got the fucking
Is
cymbals and
it
shit.
Putrid Pile? That, yeah. Oh my god. I think it's Putrid Pile, dude. Just does vocals and plays guitar over a backing track. He's fucking playing like Death Fest and shit like that. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it's kind of lame.
Some bands are fucking badass though. Like my favorite one man bands gotta be the fucking and one man band. I don't even that yeah, that does kind of sound funny when you think of it like that, like with the mental image, but like black metal has a lot of those one man
Yeah,
projects.
I mean that's I think I guess when it's just like a death metal band, you're just like that just kind of eliminates the hopes of seeing them, I get, or something.
I feel that.
I don't know. Like it just doesn't seem right. You're like, doesn't seem. But black metal can get away with it all day. They're not really playing shows even. Like for the most, I mean, obviously they are, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're doing like festivals in fucking
You don't
Europe and shit. Like that's where you like I don't think I've ever heard of a fucking black metal band playing in the Bay Area. But I could be hella ignorant with that statement, and someone's gonna talk shit to me for saying that. But I've never seen a black metal show out here in my 30 years I've been here.
I'm like, when's the last time Jimmy Borger toured and hit the Warfield or something? Like,
Okay, the audio's kind of
yeah,
cutting out
there's
right
not
now.
much.
I think we're getting a little lag. Let me see.
Yo, yo,
Yeah, I hear you.
got me.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, fucking shit, dude. So yeah, what kind of guitars are you fucking using on this on your your projects? Do you use the same shit for each project, or you got like a fucking couple you're like switching around with?
Well, the demos, I borrowed a homie's guitar because I didn't have a working one at the moment. I don't even I don't remember what it must have been an Epiphone because I think it was like a Les Paul shit. I think all my shit has been recorded on Epiphones. Now that I think about it, because the EP was on an Epiphone Explorer that is sitting over there. The fucking piece of the top piece of the nut just busted off of it, so my low string is just hanging off the neck right now. I gotta get that shit fixed.
Oh fuck.
But yeah, so I I use very I don't fuck with any gear, at least while I'm out here. Like I've
Yeah.
just been broke as fuck. I mean, yep, I don't got much.
Fuck. Does it stunt your creative juices though? Or are you still writing? You're still working on some like music or planning on some shit?
I mean, right now it hasn't. I'm kind of starting to write some riffs again, so it's a little annoying, but it's nothing I'm not used to. Like writing riffs on a guitar I can't plug in. You know what I mean? But um, not really. I mean, at this point, I've just been like playing guitar hasn't really been an important factor for Snuffed as of like unless I'm going to be recording, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, just been helping out Barbaric and fucking getting ready for the shows, which I'm just doing vocals for, so hasn't really been a problem.
Yeah. Man, that's fucking crazy. What are your plans for like future releases? Do you have like a time frame or like a time a vision of some sort of timeline on when you're gonna be recording again or?
um, well, we're gonna be putting out some shit like pretty soon, but it's like some leftover shit. But I think we're gonna try and record a song in January for a compilation that is gonna be fucking hard, on a dope ass label.
Oh
But
shit.
yeah, other than that, I think I'm just gonna try and get together when I can with the dudes when I'm in the Bay, and I think I'm gonna try and write an album.
Damn, you full length, huh?
I think so. That's kind of what I've been thinking. Well, that's what I've been thinking of. the last couple weeks.
What do you consider a full length? Like 10 songs, 9 songs, 27, like Little B 150?
It still has to be compact and to the point. So as long as it justifies an LP, I think, which could be fucking 6 songs, but probably like 8. It's probably the sweet spot, I think.
Are you into the idea of like concept albums?
I'm like deciding right now. Uh, not really. I don't. I don't really focus on lyrics too much. So I've never really even noticed when something's a concept album, even if it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so not really. I mean, I'm fucking dumb, so there's not going to be too much lyrical content anyway.
Yeah.
It'll have a theme.
It's just got to sound good and make the titties pop out at the shows.
Yeah, that's the goal.
They have everybody fucking moshing and fucking getting turned up and just having a good ass time. Like it's funny, man. Like I was talking to Fulci and that's it. You know, they said, what I can't remember. I don't want to like quote him wrong, but he said, he was like, we don't even consider ourselves musicians. We just have fun on stage and we make some shit that sounds cool and everybody loses their shit to it. And it's like, you know, how technical would you consider yourself when it comes to like playing guitar? You fucking know scales and shit, you know, music theory and all that shit, or do you just fucking get down?
I went to high school for classical guitar, and I still don't know anything. Zero. I did not pick up one fucking thing from that shit. It was a little bit the fault of the school. It was a little bit the fault of me going and smoking weed in the woods every day, but I did not retain much knowledge of theory or anything after that. So it's just riffs, but I'm pretty good at guitar, so I can write riffs that make people that have to play it kind of mad. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. Yeah, I don't even try anymore, man. Like I don't even. I used to sit there and try to listen to other shit and learn other shit and like get tab books and do all that, and I'm just like, my brain can't do it. My brain can't fucking. You know, I took a lesson from Brandon Ellis like a year ago, and
Okay.
I just felt like a fucking idiot the whole lesson. I was just like, come on, man. Like he was like, come on, just play it like this. Just play it like this, you know? And I was just like, you fucking Brandon Ellis, man. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I was like, I'm sorry, Brandon Ellis. Like, fuck, I can't do it.
Yeah, I would never be able to teach. That's all I'd be able to say. Just do it. Just do this.
Yeah.
Just do that. Oh,
Play
Lord.
it like this. Slow it down. Nah, just play it like this. What's your how long ago you turned 21?
February.
Oh shit. So what's your liquor of choice?
Whatever's around.
Whatever gets the job done, huh?
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah, I don't like Fireball. That's about it.
Oh, for real, dude. Fireballs, like you got when it's hella chilly outside. You know why? You know why? Well, I guess February is winter time, but you haven't experienced a real winter yet, and like with some Fireball, because that shit'll keep you warm, man.
I can see that.
Get a pack of Reds and a handle of Fireball, and that'll get you through the whole winter, or a couple nights. For me, maybe like 2 nights of winter. Fucking hey, you been
and
to Vegas yet?
handle a fire. Uh, Not as an adult. I went with my homies for Psycho Las Vegas at like fucking stoner metal fest at like the Hard Rock when I was like 17. That was the last time I went. I was thinking about trying to hit it like in the next couple next however many months at some point. And the main band that I could think of to hit up out there basically told us not to come there
Oh,
in terms of in terms of death metal. Fucking slim pickings, my guy. I would not come out here. Like, oh, okay.
damn. Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. Vegas is the best place in the fucking world, bro. I'm heading out there tomorrow. I love. It's fucking, bro. When I mean, as an adult, man, like you can smoke inside. It's
I that was the one that we were so happy. We were we were fucking 17. We had oh my god, we were tripping. We walked in the casino. We were like, yo, this is wild. This is amazing. Let's go see King Diamond.
Yeah.
I did. That was one thing I remember really liking about Vegas. I remember we had whoever's like phone we were using to take Lyft or what, like something went wrong. We couldn't call a Lyft, and we just had to walk down the strip at like 3 a.m. on a Sunday to get back to our hotel, and it was one of the roughest walks I've ever taken in terms of looks. Like it was,
Oh, shit.
yeah,
I,
gross.
I got a fucked up story about Vegas, man. I probably shouldn't tell this on here, but fuck it. We're candid, man. I'm drinking the. Hold on, I gotta hit the Hennessy right quick. My boy's gonna be pissed because he wanted some of this for tomorrow, but hold on. All right. Yeah, that Henny. But all right. It's my first time in Vegas. I'm like, I think I was like 22 at the time, and I go in there with my boy. To the strip club. It's the last day. The last day. It's like fucking probably like 10 in the morning or some shit. And we're leaving at like 1 o'clock or something. So my boy is like, all right, we have to go to a strip club today. You know, he just turned like 20 something too. I forgot. 22, 23. My first time, his first time. And like his parents like paid for a room for him. So we go to the strip club, 10 a.m., go in there, and oh god, we were hella dumb, dude. It was both of our first time in a strip club too. So fucking the chicks come up and they're like, oh, you guys look hella nervous to be in here. And I was like, nah, I'm chilling. My boy's like, it's our first time in the strip club. And she was like, oh, it's your first time in a strip club. I'm like, man, they're gonna fucking try to get us for all of our money. But little did they know, we only had like $20 each in our pocket after paying $30 to get in the motherfucker. So I go and I'm walking in and shit, and I sit down, and the strippers come sit on our laps and shit, start talking to us like, let's show you around. So they're walking around, they take us in the back, and this one stripper, she's straight to business, she's just all about trying to get her money, and she's like, look, for $100, 30 minutes, both you guys and both of us in this little booth or whatever, and it was like in the back, and I was like, I ain't got no bread. And she was like fucking European or some shit. She didn't know what the fuck I was saying. She was like, well, no bread? What? And fucking the other girl's like, he's saying he has no money, and I'm like, yeah, I got no fucking money. And she's like, okay, then we'll just get a dance. And then she's pissed at this point. She pulls us out to the front. And I wasn't even really feeling it, but I'm there with my boy. It's his birthday. I'm like, all right, whatever. So we go and we sit down. We both get a dance. And I look over at this fool, and he's like, it's the greatest day of his fucking life while he's getting his dance. He's like all loving it and shit. And I was like, man, what the fuck? I'm just laughing at him, and like, so the song ends, and it was that song American Girl. You remember that song? Take me on a trip, I'd like to go somewhere. It's like, yeah, bro. So that song's playing. I was like, man, this is hella weird. I felt like I was in GTA or some shit. So then fucking, they get up. The girls get up, and like my girl asked me, hey, it's $20. So I give her 20, And then that chick asked him for 25. And he's like, do you take card? And I was like, no, bro, like, come on. So she's like, let's walk you to the ATM. So she walks my boy to the ATM. He pulls out like fucking $40, and he tips the stripper, or gives her the money or whatever. So he comes up to me, and I was like, man, you just that's so, you did the walk of shame. I know that ATM had like a $30 fee on it. You just got smacked too. I was like, let's get out of here. And my boy goes, if that's what they do for $25, what do you think they do for the 100 in the back? I'm like, bro, come on, man. Like, come on, that's fucked up. So we fucking go. He's like, let's go to the ATM. Let's go to the ATM. And I'm like, for real? I was like, dude, I don't have any money. That was my last $20. We passed up on, they tried to give us a bucket of beer, and he was like, nah, for like $13, dude. I would have took a bucket of beers for $13 and just kicked it in there and drank a couple beers and left. But no, we're walking to the ATM because he's too cheap to get the Uber. So we're walking. It's like, it's summertime. It's the middle of July. I'm wearing like a button up, bro. My pits are just stained completely. We walk like 12 blocks. I don't know how far we were going. It was the middle of a hot day in Vegas, and we walk all the way to the ATM. My boy walks up to the ATM. He gets a change of heart as soon as he like hits the ATM, and I'm like, for real? And then this is the part that pissed me off the most. He Ubers us back to the hotel. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get an Uber. We ain't walking all the way over there. I was like, bruh, that was like the dirtiest feeling in the world, And I'm like, I'm never going on no mission like that with you ever again.
Your homie is a character.
Yeah. Oh, he's a savage, bro. He's a savage. We actually went back to the strip club on another trip with all of our friends, with everybody, and we ended up. It was his birthday again. It was a hella seedy.
We gotta go to the spot. It's the best part.
It's called Cheetahs, and it's the seediest one. It was the only one open on a weekday. Like, that's how it was. And
at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
y'all are great.
We literally, I just got engaged. I popped the question to my girlfriend, and on my boy's birthday, and I was like, so she said yeah, and then I was like, what do you want to go do now? And he was like, well, let's go to the strip club. I was like, bro. So we all go, my lady too. We all go, and and fucking, we're in there for like a good 20 minutes, and I'm dying because my one boy, a girl, like comes over to him and tries to give him a dance or whatever. And I remember halfway through the song, he was like, nah, I'm good. And I was like, what was wrong, And he was like, bro, it smelled like she didn't take a shower or something before. I just couldn't. I was starting to gag a little bit, but then I look over at my other boy, and they're having 2-for-1 special for like $20. So he's over there, he's having a killer time. We're buying him dances, and he's in heaven, bro. It was off the hook. But we were like, yo, we're all gonna leave. Like, I had the vibe in there. Like, the strippers were sitting there. The strippers weren't even dancing. They were just sitting on the other side mugging us, because they weren't going to get no money out of us except for my boy. They were all like taking turns going to my boy. And my boy looks over. Yeah, dude. He was like, you really want to leave? And we're like, no, we're getting the hell out of here. Like, we for sure want to get the hell out of here, bro. Like, this is terrible. This is the worst place I've ever been to. I feel disgusting, and I haven't even gotten a dance. Like, And no disrespect to the strippers. I mean, believe me, they're getting their money. There were a lot of very old men in there having a great time over in the corner. I wasn't sure if they were alive. They were laid out like that, But yeah,
it's on.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though about Vegas. Now that you're 21,
I got it.
You gotta go.
Bring the right. I gotta bring my. You really want to leave? Friend.
Yep, you got to. You haven't experienced Vegas until you had to call up Robert, because he's this dude. I got a card from this dude named Robert, and the card literally just says Robert and a phone number. and he gave it to me. You ever need to get out of anywhere in a pinch, bro? I got you. And I was like, I got a
What
fucking getaway driver. He's like, $20, I'll take you anywhere. And I was like, fuck. I ended up calling fucking Robert and went to get out of that strip club.
the hell?
Yeah, he was like an Uber driver that just threw me that shit. I was like, hell yeah. I still have that
That's
card
the,
somewhere.
shit, that's the way to go. Uber drivers need to take note.
Yeah, yeah. When you head out there, I'll give you Robert's number, man.
Young Robert.
I'm all putting him on blast and shit. Uber's about to catch him now. Fuck.
Oops.
But shit, man. So yeah, man. Enough about my strip club endeavors. You got any strip club stories or anything?
No, I don't like going. I don't really like going. I mean, I'll go out now because I can, but like, I don't. I don't really fuck with crowds in general, so I didn't really see a reason to get a fake or nothing. Like, I was just like, I'm about to go to a bar right now. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'd just be smoking weed with my homies. Fucking,
What, indica or
that's about it.
sativa? What's your go-to? You're a creative dude, right? The sativa.
No, I mean, I'll mainly go for indica just because I'm like a broke boy most of the time. Just want whatever will fuck my ass up.
Yeah. Whatever gets you there. I feel that, bro. I used to cop shake all the time. Like when I was young, and I like hella had to get some bud. I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'll take a whole fucking bag of shake. Just give it to me, and I don't care. I'll pick all the good shit out of it, and then just start going for the fucking leaves. Like at the end, just like fuck it. Playing Call of Duty at like 2 a.m. with the sneak a token shit. You ever
You
make?
can crumble the leaves up.
It'll work. It'll work. It'll make you cough. It'll taste like ass and smell weird, but it'll work. You ever make a sploo? You know what a sploo
Blue?
is? Yeah, a sploo.
What is that?
It's when
That sounds familiar.
you get the little like
That's,
what's it called? The toilet paper
nah.
roll, and then you get like
Oh
Febreze.
yeah, yeah. Only with like friends who who had to do that shit. I was like, okay, maybe at school or something. Like, I don't know. I've used one for sure. I never like had to do that myself. My mom smokes weed, so the
Oh,
house would smell like weed anyway.
yeah, I
My
feel you.
dad makes edibles. So that was never an issue.
Damn, that's hella cool, man. There's always like it's always like one or the other.
The shit flying around.
Fuck, man, that's fucking wild.
Huh.
When did you start smoking bud?
I think the first time I smoked, I was like 12 or something. But I started smoking regularly when I was like 15.
Sophomore year.
When when I got in high school. Yeah, all the cool kids in my high school fucking got like kicked out, started doing heroin and shit.
Oh, that sucks, man.
It was a hard school. That was why.
How did you feel about that new fluids? Because I know you fuck with fluids, but how'd you feel about that new split T-shirt that came out on Night Shift merch?
I don't know if I saw it.
You haven't seen it? Oh shit! Here, I'll pull this motherfucker up right now. Yeah,
I'm I, I might have said refresh my memory.
yeah. It's got
I just had to pull out my.
it's got like a dude fucking shooting up on it.
Oh, was it for the pharmacist split?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah, I think I've seen that. All right, I don't think I saw the shirt though.
Oh, the shirt's hard as fuck, man. I mean, it's a badass shirt, but it's like, it's something like, it's funny because I thought it, and I was just thinking, I didn't think anybody else would think the same thing. And I saw fucking Mike from Warflurch talking about that. He's like, "Yo, that shirt's hard as fuck, but I don't know about it. I don't know if I could rock that one." And I was like, "Damn, I hella feel you on that. Like, yo, give me some panagrams, give me some Baphomets, and fucking what's it called? I'll even wear some Cannibal Corpse, some fucked up shit in public, but
It's
the
a
dude,
lot.
yeah, that's heavy. That shit hits heavy. Like
Yeah.
fucking what's it called? Like so Weeping, they're like depressive homicidal death metal, and fucking I was like, "Where'd you get the name?" And he was like, "Oh, like depressive suicidal black metal." And I was like, "No, I'd never heard of that." And I listened to it, and I was like, "Oh God," I was triggered, bro. I was like, I can't cross there. It's like it was too much. I lost some friends and shit to that, so I was like, kind of like, you know.
You know, like DSBM, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it sounds
Oh,
cool, but fuck,
yeah,
man, give me a
it's,
picture without a noose.
yeah, no shit.
You know, it's literally like the same. Like, how many different fucking noose pictures can you fucking create? Like, holy shit, those playlists are like, fuck. You're artists. You're. It's your job to create shit, do something different. But maybe I don't know. I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna have them coming at me and shit. Fucking yeah. Fuck, dude. So like when
Honest.
when uh when you make your shit, do you drive around slapping it all the time? Or like whenever you're going somewhere, or like when you get the aux, are you like, "Hey, let's fucking play this shit"? Or like you're at the party, you're like, "Hey, listen to this shit right quick."
No,
No?
I, I'll make my homie throw it on because he got like the dope speakers and shit, and I want to hear how it's bumping if I like get a new something. But I mean, yeah, and I'll bump the shit out of it if I'm like going to the store or something, just like for sure. But maybe not the shit that's out so much. But if there's like unreleased shit, I'll be bumping that for sure,
Yeah.
just to like just because I can.
Does your release shit get old to you? Cuz like when I made music, for hella long, and my release shit, it would get to the point where I wouldn't even want to hear it anymore.
Yeah, yeah, I could. Like, I'm like looking at these. I got them ready for the shows. I'm pretty sick of these. I'm pretty over these songs. I'm definitely not gonna sit down and listen to them, but
Yeah. I like doing that though. I shelf my shit and then I wait like a couple years and then I'm like, all right, I'll go back to it. But then my old shit always makes me hella cringe, man, because I'm like, fuck, I wasn't doing that right. I fucked up there. I fucking, you know what I'm talking about? You ever?
yeah. Well, I think that's it's kind of like exaggerated with. I wrote all these songs in like 2018. I was like 18,
Yeah.
and I just sat on them. I just had the riffs for like 2 years and recorded them in the spring or whatever. So they were already like by the time I got those recorded and like I was stoked on them, but like they were already kind of old. So like now that it's been a year since those have been out, it's like just old as fuck.
Yeah.
The EP might take a while to get old for me, but eh, it will for sure.
Yeah. EP fucking slaps though, man. I was like, fuck. I was playing through it again this morning and I was just like, ugh. Like it's just got that fucking sound to it and like fuck, dude. It's like almost I don't know, man. I got like tinnitus and shit, so like high frequencies like kind of
Oh, damn.
sound too much. They're too much for me. Like high
Yeah,
frequencies, but your shit is like I feel like right on the precipice of being too high, but it's like perfect to where it sounds like fucking like the only way I can describe it is like metal, and I don't mean like the genre. I mean like actual like physical metal. Like I hear like the fucking the
for sure.
distortion in it. It almost sounds like metallic. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like
I,
shiny. It's very bright.
yeah, I can see that. Our boy Toshio. He fucking, if you're in the Bay and you're not going to Panda, you're a fucking dumbass. I don't know.
Damn. I need to get my next project done by him, man. No, I don't. I don't even have a project. I don't know. I'm trying. I was trying to do a fucking what's it called? I was telling you about that, like a Halloween fucking like special or some shit where I do some wrestling and like not me doing wrestling, but
Oh yeah, like a little, yeah, like a live stream thing.
yeah, like just any videos anybody wants to send in. I'll be like, bam, bam, bam. Like, check this shit out. Watch this guy wrestle. Here's some blood. Here's some metal. We'll all put it all together like a fucking like a fucking fruit pie, but it doesn't suck.
Like a fruit pie, but it doesn't suck.
Yeah. What's on your fucking Christmas list, man? Speaking of fruit pies, what you got? What do you want for Christmas? It's kind of early to start thinking about that.
I thought about Christmas. I don't know, man.
Santa could be watching right now, bro.
Hmm. I just want to open for Dying Fetus. That's it.
That's fucking heavy. That's some heavy shit. Yo, those
That's
circle pits. You seen them live? You seen them live?
a few times. Yeah.
Does it get better each time?
No, only because I saw them twice in the summer, and the second time I saw them was just like they played the same set. I was like, I'm fucking over it, dude. There are three people, nobody's moving on stage. I'm like, all right, man, that's enough. But now it's been like 3 years, so I'll go see him again. I'd like to open for him, ideally, as previously stated.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Is that so? Your vision, ultimate. Fuck. I always ask this fucking question. I ask this to everybody, man. Your ultimate vision, like you accomplish everything you want to do with Snuffed on site. You are ready. You do this and you're ready to retire. What do you have to do before you can do that?
Um, put out an album. Open for Dying Fetus, and that's pretty much it. I don't think. I mean, yeah, no, that's about it. Probably call it quits once we play with Dying Fetus.
That's it. You're like, I fucking did it. What if Dying Fetus opened for you?
I don't. That would be wild. I don't know.
It's like the fucking
if we can.
what's it called? Like the fuck. I can't even think what the fuck I want to say. What's that? It's like the fuck, dude. This fucking Hennessy Pure White got me on a sick one.
What?
You follow Foods Gone Wild on the gram?
Yeah.
I love that shit. Hey, sock check.
Shit. Sock check.
Sock check, fool.
They ain't that high.
But you're pretty down though. You came on the show, man. We're sharing some brews. We're having a good time. Fucking A. But fuck.
Whoa.
Are you cruising? Are you driving back to the Bay for this weekend? Or are you flying?
I'm flying out because yeah. I'm thinking of moving back like sometime next year. I'll drive all my shit out.
Hell yeah, we gotta link up when you get back out here, man. Fucking grab some brews. We'll go hit up the strip club in Sac. Fucking I'll bring my boy.
Yeah. Bring your boy. Most definitely.
Fuck, man. What's the fucking? So you know, it's fun. I always ask people what Mexican food is like where they're at. What's it like? You know, good Mexican food because you've been in the Bay. You lived in the Bay. What's it like out
Mm,
there?
it's okay. Um, it's not great. There's like a few. There's like a few trucks. That's about it. I could probably look around a little harder, but I'm sure there's a spot or two that does it right. But as far as I can tell, there's just like a few trucks around. But they doing it right. It's all. It's I don't feel left out.
Damn, for real?
I'm still. I mean, I can still get some decent tacos out here. Like it ain't like it's all right. I know it's gonna be better when I come out. So I'm just trying not to be salty. But
What's your spot out here? Like, what's the one place where you always gotta eat when you're in the Bay?
oh God, has it been that long that I can't remember the name of it right now? Holy shit! Who got the orange sauce, my guy?
Oh, Taqueria La Victoria.
Yeah, Levix, my guy. Levix, let's go.
That shit's so gas, bro. Like I like how
Thank you.
they're open hella late too.
That was about to drive me crazy. That would have sucked.
Yeah, that shit's the spot, dude. I remember the first time I went there. I went to the one. I don't know how many they got, but I went to one of the ones in San Jose, and I was just like fucking blown away
I've
by
only
that sauce.
I've only seen him in San Jose. I know there's like an actual location, and then there's like the super like OG one out the house. But I don't know if I've seen more than those two. I'm not. I mean, I had like a girlfriend that lived in San Jose, so I was like fucking around there for a little while. But I've never really, besides like going to shows, like spent too much time there. But enough to know that Levix is the fucking shit.
Yeah,
Say
fuck.
good, good.
I need to get some. I haven't had it in a minute too. I need to fucking get my ass out there. I'm in San Ho all the fucking time now.
Sure. Yeah, I gotta fucking. I'm eating way too much of that when I'm out. I'm out for like 3 weeks. I'm gonna make sure I hit that at least a few times.
Shit, where you staying at? You
Oh
gonna be up in
shit!
Sac when you're out
I
here?
remember I'm when we when we do the show. I think like the surrounding couple days, I'm gonna be staying with Michael, the boy, and then I'll probably come back out since I'll be in town for so long. But other than that, I'll just stay with my fucking bass player in Berkeley, I think.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, figure that out.
Damn.
Like I'm staying somewhere.
I know that's hella cool, man. Like, having like hella people in different places and shit. You're just like, all right, fuck yeah, let's make it happen. Like, I got like people in Florida. I just fucking like, I'd love to just like show up. Like, fucking dude, I was fuck when I was talking to Dome from Fulci. He was like, hey, come out to Italy, crash on my couch. I'm like, bro, I might take you up on that. Like, I'll literally just pull up. Like, fuck. I never overstay my welcome though. I know a dead horse smells after a couple days, so
Yeah.
yeah, Minneapolis, place I want to check out one day. Um anyways, I think it froze up. Can you hear me?
Yo, yo, I can hear you just fine,
All
bro.
right, bet. So yeah, man. Fucking yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy. So yeah, we touched a lot of shit. I try not to like ask the same shit twice. Fucking shit, man. So what's up? Like, what do you want to talk about? What do you want to tell the world? We got thousands of viewers right now on this shit, so you got to let everybody. Well, I don't know how many people are watching, but is there anything you want to tell them? Important?
Not particularly. I mean, we got these couple shows coming up, and I'm stupid stoked about them. Better hit LA. Oh, that ain't announced yet. Whoops.
So I got
Yeah,
New York?
Nope,
Oh,
LA. We
damn.
we be doing some Southwest shenanigans in January though.
Oh, that's badass, man. Fucking
Yeah.
worldwide pretty soon, baby. You're gonna get snuffed on sight in fucking every local town. It's gonna be like one of them fucking. You guys are gonna be like Dave Chappelle and just like pull up and just start doing shit hella late at night, huh?
Pull up at the pull up after like random sets.
You smoke cigarettes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so you're just like Dave Chappelle, man. Pull up, smoke hella cigarettes, hella late at night. Fucking A. My cousin, he saw Dave Chappelle in fucking San Francisco. He said he went there. Oh, what is that? American Spirits, bro?
Yeah.
Do you squeeze out half of them?
What?
I got a boy that does that because they burn kind of slow. So he squeezes out a little bit so that way it burns hella fast, like a red almost.
I'll usually just like get the filter a little bit.
Yup,
And
loosen it up.
maybe just loosen it a little bit. I don't ever really take any out though. But yeah, they're tight as fuck. They take like fucking like 10 minutes. Some bullshit. But they're my favorite.
Yeah, I'm about to smoke a bunch of cigarettes in Vegas. I can't fucking wait. I'm gonna be smoking inside, dude. It's gonna be like 1976 all over again. I ain't fucking playing, dude.
It feels so good. It's so dope.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. And then you just get to ash fucking everywhere. Like, you know what my favorite thing is when you're walking through when you're walking through there and then you see like someone pushing a baby in a stroller and you're like, they shouldn't have their baby in here. So you ash in the stroller. You're just like, fuck this shit. No, I'm just playing. I would never do that. That's terrible. That's horrible. I was just fucking joking. That's gonna get taken out of context and fucking no one's gonna want to come on this show again. They're gonna be like, he's the guy that fucking does that shit.
Ashes on baby.
Yeah, he just ashes on babies and shit.
Fuck.
Yeah, man, it's fucking Ash Wednesday, bro. I'm a fucking priest. No, I don't. I'd rather fucking just ash on babies than be a priest. Fuck that. Them motherfuckers be doing all sorts of other shit.
What?
Huh?
You don't like religion and shit?
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I don't have a. I was raised very, very Christian. Um, I was raised in a very strict, like, kind of Christian household. So I didn't. That's why it took me a little bit longer to get into black metal. Um, you know, but yeah, man. I mean, I don't. Everybody has their own. I never shit on anybody. I like making jokes about shit sometimes here and there. Maybe they're in bad taste too, but every to each their own, man. Some people like fucking what's it called? Some people like fucking eating the eyeball on the fish. I don't.
Yeah, I was raised very Jewish. And had it pounded into me so hard that I feel free to openly talk shit about it whenever I please. It's fucking horrible.
Yeah. How did you feel? Like when you got into metal, like did it fucking conflict with anything you were like raised with?
Nope.
No? Were you like kind of like, yeah, motherfucker?
Not even.
Really?
It had no real. It was just out. I was just glad I didn't have to go to fucking synagogue every weekend. Like, on to whatever else. But yeah, people can do what they want. I'm not about it.
Yeah. No, I feel you, man. Like I'm like, it's whatever, dude. People do whatever they do, You can't, and that's like my biggest, like one of my philosophies. It's like I listen to everybody, but I'm not gonna try and like, make them think a certain way or whatever, or think the way I think, or like, because it's like especially like this last year, like definitely in this last fucking year, bro. It's like talking to a fucking wall. And there's so many things that are dividing people. I just don't give a fuck. I just listen to whatever people say, and I'm like, all right. If I disagree, I usually keep it to myself. And biting my tongue is something I like just learned to do within the last year. Because like being a musician too, like and I was a hip hop musician. Like I fucking it's I feel like it's a really weird world to get in because literally everybody is like it's crabs in a bucket, bro. Like being in the hip hop industry, everybody just shits on everybody.
Yeah.
If somebody has more fans or whatever or more followers or whatever the fuck, they're like fuck this little guy. Like I don't he ain't shit. He ain't shit. And then as soon as you do a song with someone big, then everyone's on your nuts, and
Ooh.
it's like fuck.
Shit.
That's how it was for me for years, and it's funny because like I fucking I like got older and realized like because I used to openly be dumbass out of pocket. I dropped a tape called Always Out of Pocket when I was like, yeah, not even lying, like when I was in Chico. I dropped this tape Always Out of Pocket, and I called out everybody, bro. I called out everybody I didn't like, everybody that was doing bullshit. Like, and I was just, I was hating. I was doing a lot of hating too, because I was frustrated, but I didn't see the broad view of like how the scene was and like how I should have just like kept my mouth shut.
Mm.
And yeah, I was a hater, bro. I was an asshole. I was like, there was a DJ, bro, that he said, he was like, we did this like big ass event with him, and he like kind of fucked up I fucked up my set. I shot myself in the foot with this set. But I kind of took it personal because his attitude, because he switched up to a different performer in the middle of my set and said, it's what the crowd wanted. And I was like, fuck, all right. And then I asked him, I was like, don't you want to help bring each other up so we can eventually do something with this music? And I wasn't a college student. I was just out there. Like, I was 21. I went for a weekend and it turned into fucking 2 years, to just partying and working at a little sushi joint. But yeah, I asked him, I was like, what, don't you want to bring each other up? And he was like, nah. He said, I just want to have fun in college, get laid, DJ a bunch of shows, and then, I'm going to be a fucking realtor. I don't know what the fuck he was going to be. Something fucking lame. And I was like,
He said, ah.
yeah, I was like, you're shitting on everything I stand for, motherfucker. We're trying to get big here. We're trying to live doing this shit. I was like, what the fuck? Fuck this guy. He's fake based. Because this was before based was like alt-right shit too. It was like, Bay Area, like based. Oh, that's based as fuck, And, like, yeah, I was like, he's fake based. And, yeah, a lot of people didn't want to talk to me after that. A lot of people didn't want to talk to me. And then I turned it into a thing. I made a song called Fake Based. I fucking, and then, there was another time, bro, there was this other time where I'm a horrible person. I'm airing out my demons right now. This is horrible. I fucking, no, dude. So another time I was doing this, I was at a house party or some shit with all of my boys, and we were trying to record. I went over to record a project, and my boy just went through a breakup or some shit. Fuck, he's gonna get mad if I'm not saying names. So fucking there were like these chicks that came over, and fucking fuck, I'm gonna have to cut this whole part. But these chicks came over, and then fucking he was just totally distracted by them, and they were just chilling because there was bud, and they were just trying to smoke. And I saw it. I was like, they're not fucking with this guy at all. This one girl kept she was on her phone. She said something about her boyfriend, whoop de whoop. And I'm like, yo, and I was being a hater too, because I didn't care at that time. I'm hyper fixated on recording a song, and I remember screaming fucking just some crazy ass out of pocket shit. I was like, these bitches ain't trying to fuck. Let's make this fucking music. What the fuck? We got the beat. She jumped. He let her get on the keyboard, and she's doing some shit. I'm like, make a fucking beat. If you're going to be on the fucking keyboard, you're wasting time. I'm running out of time. I'm getting older. I got to make this music. you know. And it was it was horrible. And I said, she said some shit to me. You ain't shit. Your music sucks. And I was like, I sell more cocaine than you weigh. Then you fucking win. I never sold cocaine, you know, but I just was on a sick one, and I was yelling it. I was like, I sell more cocaine than you weigh. So I was like, I was like, yeah, I was fired up. My boys were like, what the fuck? The girls were like freaked out. They left. My boys were all mad because all the girls left, and I was like, they weren't trying to fuck with you anyway. Like, let's make the song now. And they're like, no, we ain't recording shit with you, man. Like, you're acting crazy. Get the fuck out of here. So I was like, fuck. You know, I was like 21. I was a shithead, man. So they kicked me out. They didn't kick me out. I left. I was just like, you know, they didn't want to, you know, fuck with me that night. And I felt the vibe. I was like, fuck. So I remember from that point on, I did everything by myself, bro. And check this out though. So I fucking did a show. I said I want to incorporate metal into my hip hop shit. And this was like before XXX Temptation came out, all that screaming shit, you know, Ghost Man, all that shit. It was way before. This was like 20 fucking like 13 or some shit. And I remember like my boy sent me this dope ass beat, and I came out, and it was like on the heels of the Migos dropping like fucking what was it? Versace. It was on the heels of that coming out.
Okay.
And I remember I went up to do this show, and I grabbed the microphone, and it's funny because my boys used to always say that to me after that, like making fun. Oh, you sell more cocaine than I weigh, huh? Like, you know, just it would just come up in conversation, bro. They roast me. And I came out at this show and I was screaming that shit on the microphone, you know, and I was like, I sell more cocaine than you weigh. And everybody, it was like a show in the middle of like a fucking barbershop called Golden Gifted over in Oakland. And yeah, it was like in the back. Bro, everybody lost their shit. That song hit so fucking hard. And I literally had the greatest performance ever. Like a mosh pit lightweight started happening. People were just like, what the fuck? What the fuck is happening? Like they couldn't believe it. My boys didn't even know what I was going to do. So they were like, oh shit. Cause they would just throw me on like, Eric, you fucking Django. Cause I used to be white Django. They'd be like, all right, Django, do a couple songs. So fucking, I went out there and I did this shit. And I'm screaming, I sell more cocaine than you weigh. And I was going to make an album called Crack God. It never came out. I fucking just recorded a bunch of random shit. And I did this show though, and yeah, man, it was fucking fire. Like, I quit my job the next day at Whole Foods. I was like, fuck Whole Foods. I don't gotta work here no more. I'm white fucking Django.
I sell more cocaine than you weigh.
Yeah, I made it. You know, and then it didn't take off because I had been so out of pocket early on in my career that I guess like people just didn't want to fuck with me. And then these new people that wanted me to like work with them, I wasn't like, I don't know, with new people I was just, you know, I didn't really work well with new people and shit. And yeah, I was kind of like a fucking one trick pony. I had like these 2 songs I used to just pop out and do, and then my producer didn't work with me anymore after that song. We literally made that song, and then he just was like, yo, it was over like a female. He's like, I'm making no music with you no more because I'm with so and so now, and she don't want me producing for you. I'm like, oh fuck. So yeah, man, that was my career. But you know, I don't know why I told that story. Like, what the fuck were we talking about?
I forgot, but I like it.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. But yeah, fucking fuck. Yeah, I forgot. But yeah, man. So like
These bitches ain't trying to fuck.
Yeah, they ain't trying to fuck. Let's make some fucking music, man. Fuck this shit. Fuck. I still get fired up, man. It was bad. It was so bad that they made me apologize to that chick at another party in the future. Like, they were like, hey, there's that girl. And I was like, I don't even remember what she looks like. And they're like, yeah, that's that girl you really embarrassed that night and sent off. Apologize to her. So I walk up and I'm feeling bad. I'm like, I'm hella sorry, yo, my bad. I was just fucked up. I was being an asshole. And she was like, what? Who the fuck are you? Like, she didn't even remember. And I was just like, God damn it. Like, now I look like a double asshole. Like, because, you know, my boy had me do this. And Yeah, it was fucked up, man.
Never mind.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, crazy, man.
Shit.
College was wild, even though I didn't go. Yo, that's the best way to go to college, though, man. Seriously, that's where you should go. You should go
Fuck.
fucking go to Chico, bro.
Go to Chico.
Just you guys should do some shows in Chico. I'm sure my boy could set you up with some shows in Chico too. If you ever trying to do some shit, I got a my homie. He makes some badass art, and he's located in Oakland now, but he's in this band called Pervert, and they damn near like run Chico. They're like always doing shows in Chico. They just went to like Idaho the other week. You might have heard of them. They're like a punk band. One dude has dreads.
I don't know. I'll have to look into it. That sound kind of familiar though.
Yeah, they're pretty dope. They're like punk. They're like I don't even know what the fuck to call them. They're different as fuck, but they're dope.
Pervert.
Yeah, I think it has an exclamation mark too at the end of it. It's like pervert.
Yeah. Uh
Yeah,
huh.
their logo's like a fucking. It's like a dude. What's it called? It's like a plague doctor with like his intestines coming out. It's pretty badass.
For sure.
You ever like like the Snuffed on site artwork was like pretty tame, I would say. I mean, it's not like
Yeah.
gore in your face. Would you ever think you're gonna do some art like that in the future, or is that not your vibe?
Not really. Kind of try to steer away from it. I don't really even know. I mean, it's just kind of. I feel like if you're not fluids, then like, why are you even doing it? Like, it's just kind of at the point, kind of. No, you're not cheesy. That's not really the right word, but it's just like I feel like a band like Fluids, like musically justifies it. Like it's the most oppressive thing you could possibly. Like it's just you.
Yeah. When you listen
and,
to it.
But yeah, I just don't really. I mean, Snuff Vibe is not quite as. I don't know. I don't talk about like killing people, fucking tearing their assholes out and shit.
Yeah.
So.
Hell yeah,
just never
brother. You don't like that tearing asshole music? Oh, you like listening to it. You don't like making it.
Yeah, I'll peep it, but I ain't trying to. I don't know. It just seems like it's been done.
Yeah, like Cannibal Corpse, like they just fucking, like I don't know how many fucked up things they can think of fucking putting on covers, but I mean,
they're out of ideas. It seems like the last couple albums I can think like don't have very good art from what I can remember.
Did you see the unedited one though? On the new one?
I don't think I gotta look at what the new one is even.
Oh, bro, I have it, but I don't know if I can show it on. It's called fuck.
Yeah,
Violence Unimagined, Uncensored Art. Yeah.
Violence. I don't think I even listened to it.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I know. I think what was the last one I really got into? It was like Torture.
Torture's like fucking off
the one after. The one after that, I think I had to, but after that, fuck. What was that one?
Kill? Was it Kill?
No.
I don't fucking know. Them motherfuckers got so many albums, dude. Fucking Cannibal Corpse.
Violence. I don't know. Pretty gnarly. That's a baby.
It was a Skeletal Domain. I don't even remember that album. I remember the art.
Yeah, I kind of. I don't know. It's hard to. They did pretty much what you can do.
Yeah, and they're still going, man. Corpse Grinder's fucking hard. You know what's a trip though? Have you seen On Death live yet?
No, I haven't seen any of those fucking bands yet.
Oh, bro. So Undeath, um, like dead ass live, the lead singer, I think his name's Alex. He sounds like fucking Corpse Grinder live. Like he literally just it literally sounded like Corpse Grinder. And I was dying because I was like, fuck, he sounds like Corpse Grinder. And there was some like old ass dude in front of me with like a Slayer shirt. And right when the set ended, he was like, yo, that dude sounded like Cannibal Corpse. And I was like, hell yeah, like it did. It fucking did. He validated my thought.
Uh, I could, I would like to see them.
Yeah, they're pretty
I
dope.
was, I was bummed. I was working an overnight shift when they came to Minneapolis. I was so bummed.
Fuck, tour ends pretty soon too,
Yeah,
huh? Isn't it like 1 week left or some shit?
it's like a few days left.
Fuck, man, you should have been in the Bay, dude. I had hella tickets to that shit. I had a ticket from Kareem. You know how hard that was? I was like, I got a fucking ticket from Kareem fucking Peter. Like, I lost my shit. I'm like gonna frame that somewhere. Yeah. Fucking that night shift sponsorship is taking me places, man. I swear to God. You know,
how
Kareem,
did how did you do that?
huh?
How did you do that?
Oh shit. So I was fucking around before I started the show. I like had a I was like wearing like a weeping shirt, like, and I was just drunk and I was on stream and I like yelled like this is unofficially sponsored by Night Shift merch, and I like showed my shirt, and then I tagged weeping and I tagged fucking Night Shift merch, and then that's kind of like why I started the show too, cuz I like did
For
that,
sure.
and then fucking they both like posted it on their shit, and then I messaged fucking weeping like right after, and I was like, hey, you want to come on here for an interview? And I never did an interview before, and I was like, I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. And
I do.
yeah, he was like, dude, Theo from Weeping was like, fuck yeah, I'm down to come on. How the fuck do you know about our band? And I was like, bro, Night Shift merch. I was like, Night Shift. Well, because I'm in California, you know, and I guess everybody knows them in like Jersey or like people that are hella into the scene. And he was like, how the fuck do
That's,
you know from California? I was like, bro, who the fuck doesn't know your band? Like, get on here. And then we did a killer ass interview. We had a good time. And then like I did a stream of so Night Shift merch said they only sponsor Rise of the Triad streams, and that's like an old ass game. It's like Wolfenstein, the sequel to Wolfenstein, which was like the precursor to Doom, but it's like way more bloody than Doom, and you're killing Nazis. And I did a fucking 3 hour stream of that shit where I just got drunk and pissed, and I ended up tagging like Night Shift merch in it, and I was like, Kareem, am I sponsored yet? I was like, you know, I was like, I did it. I made it. And Kareem was like, hell yeah, that gets you a free shirt. So he said, hell yeah. So I'm sponsored because I asked him that question and he said, hell yeah. So
uh-huh.
now I got Night Shift merch all over my shit. I only wear Night Shift merch. And, you know, I haven't got hit with cease and desist. So I'm sponsored. And yeah, you know,
There you go.
I've gotten free.
Yeah.
That's a sponsorship when you're getting free shit from shit. And I'm only gonna be sponsored by Night Shift merch too. Like that's it. It's one and done. Only sponsor. If I'm drinking anything on here other than Hennessy, maybe I'll take a Hennessy sponsorship too. But you know, if you could be sponsored by any sort of like beer, what would it be?
Any beer?
Yeah, like
Shit, I'll take free Modelo's all day.
hell yeah. That's the fighting spirit or some shit. What do they say before every fucking UFC? You watch UFC? You watch any of that shit?
I don't want any sports. I don't
Uh,
do fucking
like movies? Like what kind of movies like shaped you? What movies made you who you are today?
what movies made me. Um, uh, trying to think. I know was saying for a while, my favorite movie was like The Departed or something. I don't know. I like all that fucking edgelord shit. Tarantino, fucking Scorsese bullshit. I like stupid comedies. I like. I watch pretty much anything. I like thrillers and shit. Like I don't. I not super into horror, but enough.
It's like
Like
spooky season.
yeah, I'll fucking now that I'll be seeing it everywhere. I'll probably watch a bunch of horror movies this month. But yeah, I don't know if I can
You have any
on the spot.
tattoos?
Nope,
You about to get some?
probably just it's just purely out of lack of funds, I guess at this point. So,
How,
I don't know.
how do you feel
I
about
don't got
face tattoos?
my seems slightly unnecessary, but if you can rock it, go for it. I probably won't be getting any.
Would you get like a dying fetus tattoo?
No, I'm gonna get a Prince tattoo.
For real?
No,
You big Prince fan?
yeah, uh,
Oh
yeah.
shit. What got you into Prince?
My mom.
Oh, for real? You like grew up on that shit?
I'm from Minneapolis.
Damn. That's
That would
hard.
go. Uh,
Yeah, Prince was
yeah,
a man, dude. You believe in that conspiracy, the conspiracies about Prince?
I don't know if I heard too many. I don't know if I can.
It's all good.
I
We
just
we don't get
I
all
just
tinfoil hatty on here.
I just bought 1999 on repeat like a OG. A
You collect vinyl at all, or you just mostly got what's it called?
little bit.
Tapes? Yeah.
I haven't bought a record in holy shit, like 3 years now. It's been a minute, but
Damn.
I do have some. I think yeah, the last record I bought was that last Daughters album that came out, just because it was like my favorite shit at the moment. But even before that, it had been a minute. I'm like, look, I have like a few here.
Time for the vinyl section of the show. May visit
I
followers.
got some good ones. Some Dillinger Escape Plan with Mike Patton. Um, Death Grips without the black cover. I don't know where that is. Pig Destroyer. Gore Guts. I think I have every Paul Bearer album over here because my homie didn't want them anymore.
Oh, that's hard. Getting gifted some
Uh,
vinyl. Fuck, I haven't been gifted no vinyl yet.
the best Decapitated album. I don't care what anybody says. It's fucking. Oof. I haven't looked at this in forever. I'm like geeking out now. Yeah, I got a bunch more somewhere. I don't know. Ooh. Ooh. Gulch.
Ah,
I like me some Gulch. But yeah, I haven't been on it for a few years.
do you get super stoked like when you open your vinyl and like there's inserts and shit in there?
It's definitely cooler when there is. I mean, even in like tapes and shit, I like when the J cards are all out and like fucking. I don't know. Some bands like to be lazy, and that's cool. But
I know. I was like, I got like, it's funny because like some of like my favorite albums of all time. Like when I get them, I'm just like, okay, like I just get the vinyl. Like I've got like fucking Leprosy by Death. Oh shit.
Mm, just blank. That's my favorite. Tsunami style, blank.
Yeah, hey man, they
That's
gave you
super
the tape. You're lucky you got the tape in the fucking box.
out of pocket. Just straight white. There's fucking nothing.
That's it.
All these hardcore bands are so lazy. I love it.
That's fucking funny, man.
They're so lazy.
Yeah, I got like
Yeah.
what was it? Human from Necrot. Fucking or no, not Human. It's I keep calling it fucking Human because it hella reminds me. They remind me of Death, hella, but Mortal by Necrot. Fucking that that album
Yeah.
came with some badass shit in it. They give you like the vinyl has like two fucking Necrot posters and like all sorts of like
There's
little shit, and I'm just like, fuck yeah, like I was so juiced. And then I remember I got like Leprosy from Death, and I open it, and it's like, you got Leprosy from Death. Like fuck, they gave you Leprosy. That'd be fucked up if they gave me Leprosy. I'd be
yeah.
pissed. I think you just need antibiotics nowadays for that shit. I think like they took care of Leprosy.
Yeah. It's not an issue. As bad as it was before.
Yeah, that sucks. Fuck that. Imagine that. It's like, oh yeah, you're fucked. You got to go with the other fucked people and just fucking rot. Ugh.
Have fun.
Yeah. Who knows though? Maybe it was like a fucking party in the leper colonies. Like those fools were fucking living it up. They were like, it was just, you know,
That's what they're called.
yeah, lepers. Leper. It's like, nah. What if they let a fucking leopard go in the leper colony, and then they just fucking ran around and just tearing it because they're like already like super frail and like their limbs are already like, you know, coming apart. So the leper would make quick work probably.
Just a bloodbath.
Yeah. I wonder if the Romans used to do some shit like that. I bet.
Probably.
I was like reading about the fucking like plague and like motherfuckers like they thought like cleaning, bathing was bad and shit. They like thought that you were more likely to get fucked up if you were bathing. So like or like cleaning up shit. I don't know. It's like fucking nasty, man. Back then, it was wild. That's some badass shit.
Yeah. They were not about it back then.
Yeah, their socks were down as fuck. I mean, no, high as fuck. They had some high ass socks. Those fools were like, they just didn't give a fuck. Like, fuck a bath. I'm just gonna fucking eat a fucking wheel of cheese and let it rot and fucking get the plague.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's crazy, man. Fuck, that's wild. Like fucking damn, man. So yeah, shit. It's like fuck. We've been going for a while. You want to keep going? It's up to you. I'll put the ball in your court.
Oh, we can. I ain't doing shit.
We'll go until
I
fucking
might, I might have to piss here in a second.
bro. Hey, you gotta go. We'll do a piss break real quick too, cause I gotta piss like a motherfucker. This is the second piss break I've done on this show. I did one on Friday. All right, here I'm gonna go to the piss. I need to make a piss break screen, but here's the break screen.
For sure.
Messages. Oh shit. Yeah, I know. Bet, right? Let's see. And what's it called?
I have to take your ass outside. I need a cigarette.
Oh yeah, yeah, man. It's all good. Whatever's clever, brother.
It's happening.
Fucking Dome took me outside too. That was pretty dope. He was smoking a cigarette too. I was like, damn, dude, I'm smoking with Fulci virtually. That shit was crazy.
Oh shit! Look at me, dude.
Damn, dude. Your porch hella looks like Dome's. You guys live together?
Yeah, he was right over there.
Oh, no shit. I knew he wasn't in Italy. Fuck, dude. But yeah, man. Like, I gotta hit you with some questions then. How long you been smoking cigarettes for?
Probably since I was like 14.
You started with the spirits?
Yeah, I think my first, I think my first ones were Spirit Blacks.
Ooh, those ones are
Yes,
harsh, aren't they?
like Psycho. I don't know what. I don't know. I can't even. I can't smoke those now. I don't know how I was doing it.
Yeah, I used to smoke like Marlboro Red 100s and shit. I thought I was hella cool. I like because they like used to last super long, and then someone told me about Newports, and then I was, oh
Like
god, I
they
was
told you.
I was stuck with the Newports for a minute, man. I was like smoking hella Newports, and it's funny because like I was like, man, fuck, like after a certain point, like when you're smoking so many Newports all the time, you start hacking up like green shit, and
Oh,
it's funny because we asked my boy, I like mentioned it to my boy or whatever, and he was like, "Oh yeah, that happened to me too," because he smokes hella Newports, and I always quit when I get there, and he called me a fucking quitter. He's like, "You can't be a quitter, man. You just push through it."
um, gunshots. I don't know. Oh, that's,
Did
sorry.
somebody just get snuffed on sight?
It's fine. What were you saying? Sorry.
Damn, that was crazy. There's no clown shit going on tonight. This shit just got real out here. We're in the field. We're in the hood in Minneapolis.
Uh, yeah.
That's pretty raw, dude. So you do get some lyrics from real life then?
We're
You should write a
out here.
song.
We're out here. What were you saying?
Shit. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I was talking about like Newports and shit. Like my boy called me a quitter
Uh,
for stopping when the green shit came out. He said that eventually goes away if you just keep smoking hella menthol. Like
I
fuck.
don't think I don't. I could never fuck with 3 4. I don't like menthols.
Yeah, I like menthols when I'm like super wasted. I mean, I ain't not gonna lie. I like any kind of cigarette when I'm super wasted though. It's all it's
I'll,
all game.
I'll if I got a bum a Newport, I'll do it.
Yeah. You bum a lot of cigarettes when you're on tour with no, not so
Oh,
much.
really? Maybe at first. I don't think I. He like paid. He paid the one dude early because he was driving. I didn't have any money for a second, so I was bumming cigarettes for a few shows. But once I got my
Yeah.
few $100, I was doing.
That's like the experience though, man. It's hella worth it, like going
It
on
was
that.
dope.
Yeah, like seriously, like you can't get that anywhere else other than, doing it yourself. So it's like, you know,
No, I'm super grateful. He like as as much of a lightweight delusional dickhead as he was, like just he's just some fucking crazy old guy. Um, he kept us fed the entire time. Like we didn't have spending our money on anything. So and yeah, we got to get that experience with the pretty pretty good safety net.
yeah, that's lit. I remember like when I had this one gig that I did off of Craigslist with this guy that was a straight alcoholic. He had a heart of gold, man. But yeah, he called me up one day, like right after paying me, and he didn't pay me shit. We worked for like we worked for like 3 weeks. He was the nicest guy. We did an entire house of floor, and I remember we would spend like 12 hours a day in this fucking place. And at the end of it, he was like, "Here's $200."
Oh my god!
And I was like, "What the fuck?" And then so I was gonna like just tell him, "Yo, like I was planning on pulling up and telling him, yo, I quit, whoop de whoop." And I had like all of his shit in my truck. He hired me because he couldn't drive because he was, fucking an alcoholic. So,
Yeah,
dude was like, "Hey man, I just gave you that 200. Can you like can you stop and bring me like a bottle of whatever the fuck you can find, like Taka or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, this guy's going through it right now." So I like pulled up and I like dropped off all of the shit like in front of his house.
yeah,
Like, and then I just like got in the car, sent a text, "Your shit's outside," and I dipped. And I was like, "Man, fuck." But I got killer experience doing construction, you know?
for sure.
It's like sometimes a motherfucker be getting over on you, but it's like, the lessons I never did floors again though, so I guess that's a kind of different story. Like I never really did that shit. I just got fucked.
You could if you need to.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that shit. You gotta be on your knees all day. Fuck that, man. Fucking I can make a lot more money being on my knees all day down in Hollywood. Fucking but that's a different story. Fucking shit, dude. So like I know, how the fuck do I segue out of that? Fuck, the fuck. That's gonna get hella taken out of context, man. This whole fucking show has just been. This isn't really. You know what's weird? You know what it is? I think it's because you're from the Bay. I'm like super comfortable. You know, I'm like, all right, I could just like say whatever the fuck because.
I don't, Michael was telling me before he was like, "This one from the Bay. I think you're gonna like him." I was like, all right, I feel a little more comfortable with that.
Yeah, yeah, man. Fuck, the Bay's
Yeah.
a cool place, dude. I fucking think we got Ike's Deli out here and shit. That shit's off the hook. You know, like I could live here forever. I don't think I could see myself leaving the Bay Area. It's like you go different places and it ain't the same. Like,
I I thought being back. I mean, I haven't like lived on my own here yet and really gotten to do much in the city out here, but like I feel like I would still know if I wanted to stay. I don't know. I got to get back to the Bay. I'm fucking stupid.
yeah, it's too cool out here. You get so many different fucking people, and like everybody's just hella chill. I feel like everybody fucking smokes out here. Everybody's just like whatever. Like just the coolest people. Like fucking damn, man. Yeah, like I don't know. I went to like Idaho for a little bit and I checked it out and it was cool. Like it was like north Idaho. So it was like, you know what I'm talking about? It was like North Idaho. Like I'm talking about all the fucking way up there. Like you know how Idaho's like got that bottleneck? I was like up in
Oh,
the
for
middle
sure.
of that neck like of that shit. And I was like, where the fuck am I, man? And then yeah, I was like, I guess because I'm half Mexican and shit, and they're like, yeah, you don't want to be that out here, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, So it was tight though. I mean, it was, beautiful land. Is that a UFO? Hey, you ever seen any UFOs?
Yeah, that's a helicopter. I think some shit went down.
Damn, that was it. Someone did get snuffed on site tonight. Yo, you should run over there with the camera. We should fucking get that shit.
Let's see what's up.
Just go pull up on him real quick. And then hey, you could fucking you could like snap pictures and then send it over to some like brutal ass bands and they'll probably buy that shit as a commission.
There you go.
Dude, that's fucked up. I can't believe people take pictures of shit like that and like don't get ugh. Like I hate it. I hate it. I'll be scrolling and it's fucked up because I ain't gonna unfollow some of the like bands that like fuck with me and shit. But like there's some artwork there that's too hardcore. Like I'm like that ain't, I don't know if that's fake or if that's real, but I just can't look at it for too long because that shit's just nasty, man.
Yep. Yeah. So it gets to be a little much.
Yeah. Yeah, some bands are just off the hook. But yeah, dude, like fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, you ever seen any UFOs though? Like you believe in aliens and shit? You ever been abducted?
I've seen some shit. Not like I've seen some shit, but like I've seen some shit. Yeah.
What'd you see? Are you scared the men in black are gonna get you?
One time we were like in the homie's backyard, like my old band, like smoking a blunt or whatever, and there was like some orange shit in the sky, and then it just like zooped off. And we were like, "Whoa, what was that?" And then his mom was there, and she was like, "What was that?" So we were like, "Oh shit, we're not like tripping."
Damn, that shit's
then,
hella scary.
yeah, it was weird. And then another time, I was like on my roof with my girl at the time. We seen some shit just like circling, like up and just fucking chilling for like half an hour. It was like I don't know. It was too high up to be something fucking. I don't know. It was just we were like, it was geeking, and then it would stop. That was what was tripping us out. I forget.
Like freeze.
It would like freeze and then just slowly start like.
Oh shit!
I'm like, it knows we're watching.
That's fucking scary, man. I'd be tripping. I seen like two things. One time my cousin said, he was like, yo, don't tell nobody about this. And I was like, why? I was like, are they gonna get us? And he's like, nah. He's like, no one's gonna believe you and they're gonna think you're tripping. And I was like, I guess so. But then another time I was with like my ex's like sister and we were standing in front of their house and we both seen some shit change hella colors and zoom off, like just like the orange shit you described. It was like what the fuck? It did like a U-turn in the sky and just it was fucking weird, man. Yeah, I believe in that shit. I believe in aliens. I think that they gotta be out there and they fucking want to eat us. They want to probe us. They want to do all that shit. They're all sinister. Yeah, they don't like us.
They don't like us. I mean, what's there to like?
I know. It's like a bunch of war and shit. Them motherfuckers. They.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck that. They're probably watching us like, fuck these motherfuckers. And they're just like grabbing us and shit. Like one by one. We don't even know.
They're snatching us up.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck aliens, man. Fuck them.
Fuck aliens, man.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, dude. I trip off of that shit. I trip off of like all that conspiracy. Like, not conspiracy. I don't. Nah, it's funny because I said, you know what? I said last. Huh?
So you be shrooming?
Huh? No. I experimented a little bit in Chico, but not my cup of tea. I'm not a big guy like on. I don't even smoke really anymore. I used to smoke like all the fucking time, but I don't know, man. Once I hit like 20, 25, I was just like, a couple beers, the liquor or whatever when I'm on vacation and shit, I can get down, but
Don't do it.
yeah, I don't know. I got too much stress in my life and shit. It's to the point where I do anything and all I think about is like, fuck, bills, fucking like, oh shit, like, I'm married now, so I'll be like, fuck,
Yeah,
I gotta provide. Oh,
I drink. I could see drinking being the only thing that would really like. You're not gonna forget about it any other way.
yeah. It like takes me away. Like I'm like I drink and I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Fuck that
You're
shit.
not gonna be like forget about it. You'll be like,
Yeah. I actually on my after my wedding, I was just telling Bradford Tatum about this the other day. I went to the fucking water park, and I they were smoking a backwood, and I just drank like a whole bottle of champagne, in the morning. So I just got married, and I was like, yeah, yeah, whoa, let's go hit the water park. And then they're smoking this backwood before we went in, and it's an indoor water park. It's massive, and
oh, for sure.
I was like, yeah, hell yeah. So I hit the backwood like fucking like 10 times. Yeah, bro. I go inside the motherfucker and my breathing switched to manual mode. And I was like, oh, fuck. They're going to kick me out of this motherfucker. I go inside and I'm like, I need to go to the bathroom. I need to go to the bathroom. And I'm walking to the bathroom and I feel like every eye in the building is on me. No one gave a fuck. But like I'm
Yeah.
walking to this motherfucker and I go in the bathroom and I like sit in there and I contemplate. I literally thought, because first off, I didn't have a hotel room at the place. Two, I didn't drive there, so I don't have like somewhere I could just go and sit the
Yeah.
fuck down for a second. It's literally this water park full of like screaming kids and fucking lifeguards all over the place looking like cops. And I was like, do I just sit in the bathroom like a little bitch? And I was like, nah, fuck that. So I like throw some water on my face, and I'm like, all right, I'll be cool. Nah, dude, I get back out there and you just hear the water rushing and the whole world is just ending. And there are these giant pipes where the fucking like ventilation is. And I was just like, oh,
You
fuck.
say you drank a whole bottle of champagne?
Yeah, dude, like that. I
Oh,
think that's what did it too.
oh,
Like,
dude, fuck all that, dude.
I thought I was going to be like um, feeling pretty good because the champagne. I mean, sometimes when I get drunk, I can smoke a little bit. When people are smoking, and I'm like, all right, like I'm cool. It doesn't, get me too bad. But yeah, the backwood, those woods don't. That ain't no joke, man.
Yeah.
Especially with
No,
no tolerance.
somebody handed me I went to a club a few weeks ago with the homies, and somebody handed me a wood in the smoking section. I probably shouldn't have hit it, just COVID wise, but
Yeah,
I was like, oh, that looks real good right now. And I ended up puking in a homie's car.
yeah,
I think I hit it one too many times. Those fucking woods will get you.
yeah,
If
dude.
you're already drinking, they'll fucking oof.
I know. I fucked that, man. I used to like Swishers a lot, like when I was younger, when I was like 21 and shit. I used to buy the whole box of them at the fucking liquor store. I'd be like, "Yo, blueberry, you got blueberry? Give me all the fucking blueberries. I want the box too." And yeah, I would take them and just like, yeah, get like a zip of some like whatever the fuck, and then just like back to back to back to back to back to back to back, and I'd be like a jackass by the time it's all done. I'm just trolling everybody in the room. Like fucking you fucking can't. Oh, you don't want to smoke? Oh, you're done. You tapping out? I was that guy. I was a dick, dude. I was an asshole.
Like 13 swishers. You're like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I'm not even getting like higher anymore at that point. I'm just like literally just like okay, and then but everyone wants to chill because I'm burning, and then they're like, so they'll put up with me. It was fucked up, man. I was a fucking jackass when I was like younger. It was fun though. I had a good time. I mean, shit, I had a good time out of it. I was cool, like to
At least,
myself.
at least you could say now that you were a jackass.
Yeah. No, that's the biggest thing, man. Being able to recognize my fuck ups.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just continue to fall in the same, pattern over and over again and make mistakes. I'm like Dr. Phil, kind of like, we're getting all insightful and shit on here. So how do you feel?
Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I'm like the death metal Dr. Phil. That would be hard. Talk.
You,
Let's. What do you say?
Something went down. There's fucking
Yeah, someone just got snuffed on sight tonight. Like this fucking night couldn't have gotten any more perfect for this interview. Some
some
shit.
got good lord.
Yeah, that's morbid as fuck though. Like fuck.
Oh, I couldn't hear you for a second. That's what was going on. I was like, "Yo,
Yeah. I know. I like the fucking I couldn't hear it. We couldn't hear it on the stream because the what's it called? The noise canceling feature I think on
yeah."
iPhone or whatever. It kind of like you were just like for a second. I was like, "Oh shit, what's happening?" I thought someone was talking to you or something. You were like, "Yo, those were gunshots." I was like, "Oh
uh,
fuck."
it was like at least 10 shots real quick. I was like, uh, it was
Damn.
super loud as shit. It was kind of close. I was like,
Damn, that's pretty crazy. Yo, if this shit ends up in the news, I'm going to throw it in the edit, like the part when it happened, and then I'll just like bam, throw the news story up, like at the part where you paused. That should be hard as fuck. Someone got snuffed on sight during the snuffed on sight. That's crazy. Shit, we're manifesting fucked up shit, man. You need to drop
manifesting,
another project quick.
manifesting violence. It's
Yeah,
gonna be the name of the album.
that's pretty fire.
Pretty hard.
Fuck. So you said you worked with fucking Sangui Sugabog? How the fuck did that happen?
Oh yeah, the drummer Cody. That's at Fix My Face Records. His little studio. Uh, he mixed and mastered the demo, and that was about it. He was like, I'll see what I can do. He was like, it's like, thank you. It was rough what I sent him, but he worked a miracle. So he was super cheap. You should fucking hit him up for. I mean, he might be a little more expensive now that Sangre Soda Bog's like the biggest fucking band in the world. But
I know I hit them up like a minute ago and they hit me back. They were I thought they didn't even start doing shows yet. I thought their tour when they kicked it off was gonna be like their shows, and then they were like, "Yo, give us the calendar. We're down." And I sent them the calendar, but I think there was conflicts or whatever because they're fucking. I literally seen them like the next day doing a show, and I was like,
yeah,
"Oh, they're
they're,
active."
they're doing a bunch of little shit right now. I don't know what they're doing right now exactly. I can't remember, but I know they're about to be on the road for like 2 months or something. I'm not
Brazen
crazy.
Bull. That shit's gonna be tight. I'd like to
Yeah,
see them, man. I like that shit. That video is
I
what
tried get
caught me.
I tried getting us on the fucking one of the Bay dates or like the Santa Cruz or the Sacramento.
Is that the Catalyst?
Yeah, it was the Catalyst and Holy Diver. And they're
Damn.
not having. They said they're not having anybody open. It's like, why?
Yeah.
That's dumb. But yeah, that's a fucking fat ass bill.
Yeah.
Those were.
That shit's gonna be tight. I might go. I don't know. I want to like. I'm not. I want to see. You can fucking call me soft for this shit. I want to see 100 Gex. I want to see that live, man. That's some interesting, different ass shit. I'm like,
I don't know. I'm just. I've never seen any live. I don't know how they do it.
they like wear like fucking like what's his name? Dylan Brady, I think, is the producer. He's like, he wears a fucking like wizard hat, and they both come out and they like stand hella still, and then like they play like video game noises and shit, and then all the shit's auto tuned like through their DAW
Yeah.
while they're playing live, and it's like Laura Les is a trip because that song Haunted came out, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like it was hella catchy, and I was like, that'd be a cool band to see. I think they're gonna be big in the next like
They're
fucking.
already. Are they not already like fucking huge?
They're huge, but they're not like
Like,
massively huge. Like
yeah.
yeah, I feel like they're gonna be like what's it called? What's that big ass tour that goes around Rolling Loud? I bet you they're gonna be like headlining that shit, or not
Yeah,
headlining, but like up there on the bill. Like, you know, I think
yeah. I mean, I could already kind of see them doing it just with the amount of people I see talking about them.
yeah,
Like I don't fuck with. I just can't do the vocals. But when did I think when I first heard about it, they did they it was probably just a dude, but like 100 Gex produced a few tracks on that most recent Garden album, and they're like they're hard as fuck. So I was like, oh, it sounds dope. And then I went and checked them out. I was like, I do not like this.
yeah. They're I don't like some of the songs are like like listening to their whole album. Like there's some songs where I'm like, all right, I like really fucking vibe with, and then some of them are like just so experimental and weird. Like they use like what's it called? Like fucking like just straight treble and static and shit like that in like some parts of their mixes where you're just like, what the fuck? Like my bass isn't being touched at all right now in the car, and it kind of like just hurts my ears a little bit. And you know, but I think like they're pushing, I like the fact that they're pushing that kind of genre because, you know, people, I read a comment on one of their YouTube videos and someone was like, this is what the Beatles must have sounded like to the boomers, like parents back in the day. And I was like, for real, it's just hella weird and out there, and it's like some shit that, like right now, it's like it's pretty much love them or hate them. I feel like a lot of fucking they get a lot of like hate and shit. And I'm like, I like anybody pushing the genre.
Yeah, I'll never hate on them. They're fucking they write catchy ass music. I just can't do the vocals pretty much. If the vocals were any different, I'd probably be into it. But
Yeah,
honestly,
you heard of VV Vex?
uh,
Oh man, so Vivi Vex is like this like industrial rock like artist that was featured on the fucking what's it called? Was featured on Metal Injection Slay at Home, and did like a 2 minute thing on there where she was like the exorcist. Like it was weird, bro. Like she like had all white makeup, looked like a corpse, looked like corpse paint, and sang like this one song, and then sang another song, sang a cover of "Hit Me Baby One More Time," but like with the Exorcist voice. And I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, I need to get VV Vex on the show, right? So I messaged VV Vex, and they're like, VV Vex died. I was like, I love Slay at Home. Can I get
oh
VV
no,
Vex? Yeah, they said VV Vex died after the Slay at Home, but we have clones. So I was like, the fuck? So I interviewed a VV Vex's clone. I didn't know how to prepare for that shit. I was like, what the fuck?
yeah, yeah, that's what.
Yeah, dude. I'll send it to you later. Fucking, I was
All
like,
right,
it was bizarre though. There was like blood coming out of the clone's mouth, and like they weren't answering any of my questions. It only lasted like 6 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? I was sitting there with the beer, like ready to get down on the show and like just shoot the shit, and then like it's like, what the fuck am I looking at right now? And it was so bizarre, but I mean, Vivi Vex is another person that I think's like pushing the fucking bar, but she's dead now. So,
still got the interview.
yeah, I did with the clone. Maybe one of those clones will make some badass shit one day,
Did she really die?
dude.
Like,
You're
what if that
gonna.
was?
I didn't, I didn't know what to expect going in there, and I didn't know what the fuck, like, what happened really. I was still lost after it. Like, the clone wasn't talking and shit. The clone started freaking out, and then they were like, okay, we're out of time, and they just stopped it. And I was like, what the fuck?
That's really weird.
Yeah, dude. It was hella bizarre. I was like, yeah, Yeah, that shit was hella weird, man. But it was cool, you know. I mean, shit. Thanks for the clone coming on the show. Appreciate you. If you're watching right now, VV Vex's clone. If I don't think you have access to a computer, they're like
They're
in.
probably it's
Yeah,
probably locked in a trunk somewhere.
yeah, dude. They've been putting the clones to sleep and like making new ones and shit. So who plays you in the biopic, man?
Um, my son.
Damn, you got a kid? One day you're gonna be like Ice Cube, huh? Didn't Ice Cube's son play Ice Cube in the movie?
It's the only reason I.
That's hard. Fucking Ice Cube.
He did a good job.
Yeah. You're kind of like Ice Cube, man. You're writing all the songs for the shit. You know, you made it all happen, and then everybody else is just like playing the music.
Yep.
Yeah. You gotta do a cover of No Vaseline.
That would be hard as fuck.
Yeah, just like a brutal ass slammy version of it. That'd be fucking crazy. Like tung 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 tung.
I might have to fuck around.
Fuck, dude. So yeah, like what who are your favorite like Bay Area rappers?
Here. I never really got into like too much shit when I was out there, like local shit. Like I would just hear Mac Dre around, like E40, obviously. Who I like All Black out of Oakland.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of too much. I mean, Too Short, obviously. Just like all the fucking OG good shit.
Yeah.
But fucking Andre Nicotina.
Isn't it bizarre how like the Bay is only like super big in the Bay? Like a lot of the artists that come out of here, and then like it's fucking weird because like random places like
Real
Utah.
real ones know though.
Yeah.
Like I can't. One homie I got, or the two people that I know out here, like they're both super chill, and they've both showed me new Mac Dre and E40 songs I never heard
Damn.
before. I'm like, shit. All right. People in odd places know what's up, I guess.
Yeah. That's
But
fucking.
for the most part, yeah, it's pretty much just the Bay repping the Bay.
I know. I was watching like an interview with JT the Bigafigure. He was like a huge producer in the '90s, and he had like that song "Game Recognized Game." And he said that nobody fucked with the Bay because of him. And I don't know if I believe in this. Like on the outside, he said like anytime like a rapper would come to the Bay Area, they would rob him. The local rappers would rob him. So he said like LL Cool J came and like he got robbed. And then like remember when 2 Chainz came? He got robbed in front of the Green Door.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 2 Chainz got robbed like right in front of the Green Door. They took his 2 Chainz. No, I don't know what they took.
I mean, how you gonna not hit a lick on LL Cool J?
I know he was like you could tell LL Cool J was a little soft too. He was always balling out too. That'd be shit. But yeah, he said I think what was it? Who came down? He tried to rob Mac Dre, I think. The Fig, JT the Bigger Figure. He was like, we tried to rob Mac Dre when he came to do a show, and he said, I think he said like we had bats and we caught him in an alley, but then they pulled out their guns on us, and we were like, all right, we're cool, like, and then they just let him go. They're like, all right, we can't do that shit.
That's the Mac.
Yeah.
Now we know.
Yeah, you can't fuck with Mac Dre. Mac Dre was a gangster, man. You seen Trill TV?
I've seen like quick clips and shit, but not too much.
Yeah. Oh, that's a classic, man. Trill TV and Trill TV 2. Fantastic movies. They kind of shaped who I am today.
For sure.
Straight up. Like when I used to like be in the studio, like I used to always think of that shit. It was funny too because we would watch it in the studio, like when we'd be in between making. Like he had like video games and shit, and he's like, "Yeah, you gotta take a break. You come out, you jump in the pool. You play some video games. You gotta smoke a blunt. Like just do. You gotta be like chilling all the time." But like,
hmm
you ever been up in the studio? Well, I don't know if this happens because it happens a lot. Like when I'm trying to make rap and shit, or when I used to try to make rap with people, people just be bullshitting in the studio, like nothing like gets done. Have you ever had that experience where like it's just a bunch of people smoking and like you're like, I'm trying to get down, like make this song?
Yeah, but most of the time I mean, most of the time that it's happened, it's been when there's not like a deadline or anything, or it's not that's all. So
Yeah.
I can't, I can't get too mad, but like for any snuff shit, no, it's been pretty out of. I mean, I guess I tracked all the vocals and the guitars at the homie spot over here, just in the basement. Mm, we smoked dumb weed, had some hams, we knocked it out though, like a night, maybe two. Like,
But
no,
I could never
you,
find hams out here.
I think that's what it is. I think
Yeah.
it can't be more than like honestly you and the homie,
Yeah.
or like I mean, unless the other people there can just kick it while the people are that need to be doing shit or doing what they got to do, and it's fine. Like otherwise, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, it's mainly just got to be like whoever's doing it there, and then you'll be like, all right, let's just do it.
Yeah, hell yeah. I remember I pulled up to a studio one time, like they were playing fucking dice, and like,
It's never a good sign.
yeah, I was there for like a fucking hour, and I was like, yo, they had like
Like, are we gonna do?
mm-hmm, the producer was like literally trying to find like the right snare for like fucking 40 minutes, and I was just like you don't even have a beat ready, like what the fuck are we doing in here, like I took time to be here, like.
We were not ready for this. That's how it goes. Some motherfuckers just blaze. I mean, my best friend is like one of the. He puts so much time and like he spends so much of his time doing music and fucking will just get shit done. Like if you ask him to do something, like I'm about to ask him to fix some shit up for the samples we're using at the show. Like once I hop off this, and he'll probably send it to me by tonight. He's fucking on it, but he's anybody he works with is just like it's just funny how like their work ethic is not up to snuff with what he needs it to be. So anybody he works with is just he's just like, dude. It's like they're fucking. Usually, I mean, he usually picks characters to work with too, so usually they are lagging.
Yeah.
But like, some people just aren't built to go like that. Like, you just at another level, bro. You're just fucking in it. You're just going.
Yeah. I feel you. I remember I used to like record hella opens because I was like, all right, I'm gonna get hella features on this shit. So I'd record like half a track, and I would literally. It got to the point where I would just send them to fucking everybody in mine because it was rare when someone would even send some shit back. Oh, I just gotta get a little studio time, or oh, I just need to get around to it, and I'm just like, fucking like I gotta release some shit, man. Like I gotta put this shit out, you know. I used to release projects and then end up re-releasing the fucking whole project with a different name and different art because I felt like nobody even heard the first project. I was like, no one saw that shit. I'll just fucking put it out again, like on some other shit.
Might as well.
Like fuck, man. Yeah, I hate waiting on other people for shit, but I don't know. It is what it is. You know, it's like it's usually money is like what makes shit happen a lot of the time too. Because like back then, I was just like bumming a lot of the time for shit. I'd be like, yo, here's $50. Like, give me as many beats as you want to give me to like a producer. And like sometimes I'd get like 15 beats. Sometimes I get like fucking 3. I'm just like, fuck, you know. And then with commissioning art, I didn't know anybody like that like was really good at art that wanted to sell it to me back then. And I wasn't that active on like social media. I was fucking dumb as fuck. Like I literally like, you know, since I started doing this show, I'm like, oh shit, there's so many dope artists that are literally just pumping out commissions like fucking no other. Like I got Rotting Rain making me a logo that's gonna be bad as fuck for the show. Then I got I just got some like artwork made too, and like I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. I'm like, I'm not gonna make a metal. Maybe I'll make a metal album. I don't fucking know. Like I like, yeah, I don't know what to do, but it's pretty sick. Shit, I'll show you the shit. Let me see. I'm gonna premiere it right now. This fucking artwork. Shit's pretty hard.
Shit's pretty hard.
Yeah, where is it? Premiering live right now. I don't know what's gonna happen with this. Oh shit, give me a quick second. Oh, it's good. Shit. No, my bad. I fucking I'm in a lecture right now. It's that school from home shit.
Yeah.
But I don't gotta be in there.
Do what you gotta do.
Let me see, where is it? Damn, premiering right now. Necro Dysmorphia. Fucking where is it? What the fuck? I just had it, man.
You got this. I believe in you.
Fuck. We're on the internet. We do internet shit. And Necro. I just downloaded the motherfucker, man. Let me download it again. Oh, it's not downloading as a fucking image. That's why. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Fuck, I don't know if I can show this on the stream. I could show this on the stream. Fuck it. If Twitch gets me, fuck them. I'll go to YouTube.
Get you.
Now presenting the new shit. What the fuck? Did it even save? Man, I'm fucking tripping, bro. I'm like, where the fuck is this shit? Is it even? It's not even. Fuck. How do I just do this? Let me just, fuck, this is some clown shit. I'm fucking around, man. Hold on. Professional. I need to give me a Jamie like Joe Rogan has. Jamie, pull that up.
Everybody needs a Jamie.
Pull me that shit up. Just be mean as fuck to him.
Mm-hmm.
Or yeah, there's something. Bam, there we go. There's the artwork I just bought. I'm like, Necro Dysmorphia. I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I can put it on a shirt.
I was about to say, put it on a shirt. That's pretty dope.
That's what I was thinking. Like, this artist is just fucking sick, and I was like, I want to make something, but But yeah, man, fucking like I thought that shit was tight. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
why.
creepy.
Yeah, it's like it had like the guts and like the fucking the
It's
tits.
creepy.
It's pretty
It's
gnarly.
cement. There's titties. Or what? I don't. There's not. There's what's not to like.
Yeah, you know, I'm a, I'm a simple man of simple tastes. I just had to. I didn't ask for the titties too to be on the cover. I said, "Yo," give me a chick that like, cause like like what's it called? Body dysmorphia. You ever heard about that?
I
It's like
don't know.
it's like something that like a lot of people have that it's like a condition I believe that people have that don't I may be incorrect. I may be totally wrong and I'm gonna get called out. But it's like a condition where like people have they look at themselves in the mirror and they're like, "Oh, I'm fucking hella fat," and it's like they're not, or I'm hella like ugly or whatever, and they're not ugly, like their body looks deformed to them and shit. So I was like, necro dysmorphia. It's like a chick, but she sees herself in the mirror. That's like her looking at herself in the mirror, and she's
hmm
like dead, but she's like I don't know, and I was like, I just thought it was dope.
big mirror vibes over here today.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. You got the mirror too. Fucking, we're all mirrored out in this motherfucker. That's hard. Yo, yeah, you got the guy. Whoa, bro, this is like full circle. Holy shit, that's fucking wild, man. Yeah, we got the clown in the mirror. I bet you they'd be like a power couple, like in a fucking.
hmm
Yeah, we need to make some. Viewers, make the fan fiction happen. We need the clown. No clown shit with the necro dysmorphia chick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit is bad as fuck. You like Joker? You seen that movie?
I was just talking about that with the dude when that. Okay, so when that artist originally sent us like the final, uh, the red like tint at the top was green,
Oh shit.
so it was like green and purple. I
Yeah.
was like, I was like, no. Can you make that like red or something? He was like, oh, okay, for sure. I was just talking about that with Michael today. I just seen that like green version kind of recently, and I tripped the fuck out. I was like, whoa. We were definitely not trying to go for Joker vibes, but yeah, I did see Joker, and it was dope.
Yeah. I haven't seen it yet.
I, I saw it. I saw it on tour.
Oh, when you were doing that?
Yeah,
What a trip. You saw it in theaters on the big screen, or was it like,
yeah.
oh, that's
We were
killer?
we had like a little like a few days off, and we were staying at the weird old dude's house somewhere in fucking some little racist town in California. But it was a nice ass out. But so we just had a few days off. We went to go see Joker, and then I remember we immediately we like walked out of the theater, and we were with it was like me and my homie and one other guy that was like older than us and also working for the dude. We just walked out of the theater and we're like, that was pretty dope, and just immediately started talking shit about the guy for like an hour. It was I remember about seeing Joker. Like we stood in the parking lot talking shit about this motherfucker.
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was pretty dope. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I need to just fucking sit down and watch that fucking movie. It's like one of the biggest fucking movies too. Like I was
It
just
was
like,
here freaking out.
yeah.
I mean it's I don't see why not. It's
No, I like
yeah,
Joaquin Phoenix, man. He's
yeah, that's the main thing. He's the shit in it. He's fucking awesome.
yeah. I like fucking I loved him in Signs. You remember that movie?
Uh
Bro, oh my lord. Jesus, yo,
I all
you
right.
need it is
I've seen it. Let me just.
it's the best movie you've ever seen ever. If you haven't seen it, you gotta like 100%. It's so fucking good. It's like it's like a fucking like a fruit pie. It's everything that's just good, but it tastes
You,
good. It's
you love you and not shitty fruit pie.
yeah, not shitty fruit pie, man. Like
What's it
signs,
called?
signs. Directed and starring Mel Gibson. It's fucking what's it called? Did I just say directed and starring?
Yep.
Directed by and starring. Yeah, fucking Mel Gibson is the bad motherfucker in that movie. He wait, was it Mel Gibson in that movie? I think it was Mel Gibson.
It, it's Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
And
And Joaquin Phoenix. He fucking yeah, dude.
M.
That
Night Shyamalan.
M Night Shyamalan Ding Dong directed it. Yeah. Yeah, that movie is
I'll peep that shit.
so scary, bro. So scary. You gotta watch that shit at like 2 in the morning, and you gotta
Uh,
smoke like fucking like 5 bowls and just fucking trip the fuck out on it. It's so intense,
I'll watch it later. I'm high as fuck right now.
bro. It's so scary. It's like you watch that movie and you're like, oh fuck. Like I feel like the ultimate experience. You gotta watch that movie while sitting in a closet on a little TV. Like,
I my I'll be sitting here under my loft bed
oh, you're gonna be tripping.
and watching it on my laptop. So I feel like kind of perfect.
You're gonna there's a scene where Joaquin Phoenix is doing that in the movie, so you're gonna feel
Oh,
like it's gonna be like fourth wall breaking when it happens. That shit is crazy.
all right.
Yeah, man. I can't even spoil it. I don't even want to get into it. You just gotta watch it blind. Oh my god. It's an alien movie. That's it.
That's not science fiction. All right, let's
It's
go.
fucking terrifying. Terrifying. It's so realistic. It's like if aliens really were to come, that's what the movie would be like, or that's what the world would be like, you know.
2000.
Yeah,
All right.
I saw that movie as a kid and I was scared to take a piss by myself after. I was like, what the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts, man.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, Joe Keane, he's a bad motherfucker in that one, man. That's good. I almost gave away a major key plot point. I always jump right into it, and I can't. Yeah, he's bad as fuck. That was like pre-Joker, and I don't think after you see this, I'm gonna ask you if you think he was better in Signs or if he was better in Joker, because I don't think he
Okay.
can top his Signs. Uh, wait,
I'll have
was
to watch. I'll have to watch Joker again.
yeah, you got to watch them both at the same time, side by side, and fucking
For
that way
sure.
you can really compare
Yeah.
scene for scene.
This is the way to do it.
Like, what the fuck? Oh
Oh.
man, yeah, yeah, that's off the hook. You seen the Stoned Age? You ever seen that movie? Oh, bro, you like Dazed and Confused?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a million times better. It's I'm serious. I had the lead from one of the leads from that movie on Friday, and that
I was
movie,
like also from '94. All right.
yeah, it's so fire, bro. It's like because like Dazed and Confused was like the story about like everything going perfect on one night in high school, and like high school was never like that, man. But like the Stoned Age was like about these two dudes that are just cruising around trying to find some chicks, and it's fucking like
All
so
right.
so true to life. Like I straight up have had nights like that. Like it's so yeah, it's so good. It's so funny, man.
All right.
It's fucking great. Yeah, they're
Oh,
like
that's hilarious.
yeah, that shit is off the hook. I'll send you a link for that one because that one you can't. The only way to get it is like you gotta buy it on Amazon or some shit. And yeah, I have a link for it. I found it somewhere.
All
So
Okay.
you can just like watch it on this. It's HD quality and shit. It's lit. But yeah, man, fucking that one's wild. Fuck. What like I know we're just like talking about movies and shit. Fuck.
Okay.
What I'm like trying to think of some shit. Like fuck.
Uh,
You ever you ever have any like you ever drink Hennessy? You like Hennessy?
not too much.
Not too much.
On occasion.
Yeah. You ever have like a shitty night on Hennessy? Like what's one of the shittiest nights you've
Not.
ever had?
Um, I drank like I don't even remember how much. Like a fucking. It's like a fifth of Bacardi or something. It was something stupid.
Whew.
Yeah. Uh, almost died.
Oh, for real? You got had to get pumped and shit?
No, but my we, me and my homie walked to the Jack in the Box, drunk as fuck. That was like a mile away because we were in San Leandro at the guitar player's house of the old band I was in when I was like 16 or something. Um, and we got some curly fries, and we walked out of the Jack in the Box, and maybe halfway down the block, uh, I blacked out and then knocked out, and
No.
we were a good ways away from the spot. So we my homie called the guitar player who was my homie's like 18, and the guitar player was spot we were staying at was like 23 or something. He was way older. But yeah, I called him at like 3 in the morning, and he was up and drove and came and got me, and they got back to the spot and turned the car off. And if they wouldn't have turned the car off right then, they wouldn't have heard me start to choke on my shit.
Oh shit! You threw up while laying back.
Yeah,
Oh, bro, that's crazy as fuck. They fucking Heimlicked you.
they just got me. They got me out the whip, laid me out in the fucking driveway.
Oh god,
Yeah,
fucking crazy. I bet you don't touch that shit no more, huh, Bacardi? You like fuck that when it comes around.
yeah, it's Bacardi and Fireball. Those are my two no-nos.
Oh, fire! You had a shitty night on Fireball.
Fireball, I just don't like.
Oh man, Fireball's the fucking. I told. Well, you'll see when it gets real cold one time.
Go. But
You like Big Red Gum or fucking what's it
not
called?
really. I
No.
don't like. I don't like hot tamales and nothing like that.
Ah.
That's just kind of what it is. Like I don't like cinnamon flavored.
God, I'm a nasty motherfucker, man. I used to like so
You
like
like new Fireball.
yeah
Trying
Newports.
to you for sure. They're grimy.
Well, you know what's funny? You know what's funny is I used to like couch surf like all the fucking time. You know when I was younger, like 18 to 22, and sometimes I wouldn't have like a fucking toothbrush. You know when I'm passing out somewhere. So like I would go if I didn't have enough money to get me a little personal toothbrush or whatever. And say I like just had change on me, I would grab a fucking pack of Big Red because that shit'll burn out any like taste in your mouth, and it literally burns when you like get a handful of them. So yeah, that's where I got used to that. And it's funny because I showed my boys that shit, and then they all started chewing Big Red. I'm like, you nasty motherfuckers don't brush your teeth, man. Like for real, like I'm doing it out of circumstance. Like you motherfuckers are just always got the Big Red.
Out of choice.
Yeah,
Fuck.
like fuck, dude. I guess smoking bud too, though. It makes sense. It's like you want to get your breath, but that smells on you. That shit stays on you. You know.
Doesn't make your mouth taste awesome. I'll tell you that.
You ever have to like pass a piss test?
Nope. Just for my mom when I was in high school once.
That's the worst. The at home one.
She was fucking over it. Other than that, no.
I had to like pass it. I had to take a piss test one time for this job, and I fucking I grabbed like a fucking. My girlfriend at the time was like not smoking, and I literally like I hadn't smoked and I just had smoked like a week before, and it was for like this interview, bro. So she, the only thing we had was like a fucking it was like a Gatorade bottle, like one of the medium sized ones.
Mhm.
So I bought hand warmers, and I should have just bought some, like a better bottle instead of hand warmers, but she pissed in this fucking Gatorade bottle, and then I like duct taped it to my fucking leg because I had duct
Yep.
tape, and I like go into this fucking interview at this what's it called? It was like a unemployment the employment agency or whatever. Like what are they called? The temp agency. Yeah. So I go there and I'm like I'm literally walking all funny and shit. I wore my baggiest pants. And I like sit down and I do this long ass interview, and the whole time I'm just thinking, oh god, like the circulation's getting cut off. I can't feel my toes. Like I gotta let it out, and I gotta just pour this piss out. And I remember it. They had me fill out all the paperwork, ID, social. I was there for a good like probably 2 hours in this fucking place, and then at the very end, because it said must be ready to submit drug test. At the
Yeah.
very end, they give me a fucking piece of paper, and I asked them, I was like, "So am I gonna do the drug test now?" And they're like, "Oh no, the drug test is off site. You got to do it like next week." And I was like, I was so over it at that point. I
Sweet.
just, I just said fuck it, and I went in there and pissed. And you know, I worked. I already worked for like 2 days, and I was like, yo, I just did the hardest work ever. Like they are not gonna. I worked at the Sierra Nevada Brewery, fucking in Chico, and like I was like, they are gonna fucking, they're gonna love me. They're gonna keep me like regardless of if I piss, you know, hot. Like I'm a fucking like an athlete. Like I got steroids and shit. So it's like they're gonna let me go and they'll let me slide. And then it was funny because I got the call like the
Yeah.
next day, and they're like, yeah, sorry, like the piss test came back, and you know it tested positive for THC, and you know you can't work if you have that. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like I literally pulled tomatoes out of the fields for fucking like 12 hours one day, and then the other guy quit. There was another guy they had out there that just said fuck this after he saw what we were doing. He like walked away, and then they let me go, man. So that's the problem with America.
I mean, when was that? I feel like nowadays, motherfuckers be taking anybody.
I don't know, that was like 2012, I think, or 2013.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it was a while ago, but still, yeah, no, I was like, man, what the fuck? That
that's
shit,
fuck.
that was shady. That was like the shadiest thing you could do to a guy. I'm just a young, hardworking man. You know, they're trying to get me in the prison system. They're trying to make me do other shit. Fuck that. You know, I might have to snuff someone on sight to fucking
On, I,
survive.
you already know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Damn. So like, you spent some time up in Sacramento, like where your digs at out there? Where you like chilling in Sac Town?
Actually, I've never really been to Sac.
Really?
I went, I went once when I was last in the Bay just to kick it with Michael.
No.
We didn't really do. We were just kicking it. But yeah, other than that, I haven't been to Sac other than like just popping in for a second, maybe for a show or something.
Yeah. So you really like you said San Francisco, like the city, like damn.
Yeah,
You
I
skate
lived
or
on.
anything?
No,
No. That's like the
no.
best way to get around the city.
Yeah, it is. I'm just not. I had a bike for a while. But fucking,
Like a fixie?
the buses are dope.
Oh yeah.
Like honestly, like they're some of them bitches come like every 10 minutes. Like I don't know. You can just You can get anywhere. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I
Never
take
got
Muni, I take the bus, but you can pay me to take fucking Bart, man. I fucking hate Bart.
everybody. And my homie will not ever. My homie's like thinks it's the biggest deal to get on BART. I'm like, bro, just fuck. It's like 10 minutes. You can get to Oakland in like 10 minutes. I don't
Yeah.
understand the problem. Like you got to get on BART. I'm like, so what? Put your headphones in. What the?
I hate that shit, man. I was on the I fucking
Loud as fuck.
man, I found a fucking what's it called? A fat ass syringe one time in my seat. Like, like and I'm the type of motherfucker I fidget around when I'm places, so like I'm sticking my hands like in the seat.
Uh,
That's not the place to do it, bro. I'm like
uh,
not paying attention, and I was like lucky I hit something plastic, and I was like, "Ooh, what the fuck is this? I find a little treasure or something." It's like a fucking syringe. Luckily, I hit the good end, not the bad end. Well, I mean, for some people, but yeah, I hit the end that doesn't stab you, and
yeah.
yeah, and then another time, I remember like going from train to train. I never go from train to train now on BART unless I absolutely can't find. I just stand if I can't find a seat, but like I do the long ride. I used to do the Antioch all the way to Millbrae ride. So that's like, that's literally the entire line of BART. Like you're going all the fucking way. It's like an hour and a half. And like,
Yeah, that's a little much.
bro,
I probably wouldn't do that.
so one time I'm in Oakland and I'm by the Coliseum. I remember exactly where I was. I was in between Fruitvale and the Coliseum, and I start smelling like burning plastic and shit. And I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. And like everyone around me is just like head down in their book, reading some shit. And I turn around and there's a dude that looks like fucking like he looked like Schmeagol, and he was smoking crack. And I got hit by the fucking just a straight up cloud of crack smoke on the BART. And I was like, man, come on, man. I remember standing up and I was like, nobody's gonna fucking say anything about this shit. I was on a sick one, dude. I flipped out. I got hella mad. The dude got scared as fuck. He was like, and then people are giving me like a mean look, like I'm being mean to the guy. And I'm like, no, motherfucker. Like, there are children on this fucking shit, Like, you're not gonna fucking, that's fucking rude, man. Like, go get off. You literally, it's so windy. You know this. It's so windy anywhere in the bay. You go the fuck outside the train, like, do your business or whatever, and that shit'll just it'll take off. Like, this motherfucker's doing it on the enclosed train, fucking smoking the pookie. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, that happened. That was, I think, one of the last times I took it. Another time, I like stepped in some shit, human shit, and I was like, and then now they got the ladies that walk around with the babies and try to like get money from you. They walk around with their baby. Oh, I need help. I need help. Whoop de whoop. And then like they hop up in a Benz and shit. Like when they get off, like they're it's like a ring of like these
I
fucking
don't.
panhandlers, bro. I t- I bump into this shit every time. I shit
I
you
ain't
not.
heard.
Yeah, bro. They're like and I'm fucked up. I don't want to say what they call them because it's fucked up. Like it's like I don't know if it's a bad term. But it's like it's what basically what they call them. They're like from what's it called? Down in Santa Cruz area all the way up in Los Gatos. And I think that's where they live. A lot of them live in Los Gatos, and then they go and ride the BART to like hustle change. And like, oh,
Mm.
they're not as bad as the one guy though that fucking stops everybody on the train, and he like says, "I'm a retired military veteran. My son and I need to get our luggage back so we can get on our plane at this time. Can
Oh
anybody
my god.
assist me?" And he says the same story every fucking time. I've seen him like twice, and I see people posting about him. And if you don't give him money or if you call him out, he gets hella aggressive and shit. He's a swole ass dude. He's hella swole. And I'm like,
Mm.
yeah, that motherfucker's crazy. There was one guy at the BART station that I used to talk to all the time. I'd never realized he was a dope fiend. When I was a kid, I used to skate at the BART station all the time. This one cat would always be like just standing there. Hey man, you got $1? I gotta get on the train. You got $1? And I'd be like, yeah, man, I got $1. Here you go, brother. Like we'd be talking, chopping it up all the time. Every time I see him, and then I stopped seeing him, and I asked my boy, I was like, hey, whatever happened to Devin? I think that was his name. I don't know. But they were like, yeah, man, he was like, that fool was on dope. Like you never realized that? Like he always needed $1 and you never got on the train. Like that motherfucker was just out there hustling to get his dope, and I was like, damn, I was a dumbass kid. Like I didn't see that. I thought we somebody knew him. You know, I think he like followed us home one time and like smoked with us or some shit. So he was cool. I was like, as far as I knew, he was an acquaintance, you know. But yeah, that fool was on that dope. I remember this one fool was like, "Hey man, can I use your phone right quick?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll let you use my phone." He like took my phone, and he was like, "Hey, you mind if?" After he used my phone, he was like, "You mind if I hit a rail off the back of your phone real quick?" I'm like, "Bro, give me that shit back!" Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with you? Interesting
The hell?
characters at the BART, man. Always on the BART, never on the Muni, never on the fucking bus. You know, on the bus, I'm just like cruising. But yeah, you couldn't pay me to
I've,
take that.
I've seen people smoke crack on Muni for sure.
Oh
I've
man,
seen
you
fuck.
don't give a fuck. You lived in the city though, man. When you're walking around the city, you're just like, eh.
I lived on Market in Valencia. You
Oh
know,
shit.
like right in the middle. It was gross.
You know that one? I don't know if you've seen him, but that Tongan dude that just yells at the top of his lungs, fucking from the sidewalk. Like I seen him yelling at a bank one time. He was like,
There's a few of
"Fuck Wells Fargo," and like he's there all the time. I always catch him in different places in the city, like yelling at shit, just going and going and
them.
going.
Yeah. Right.
I remember it's like it's I used to fuck around with my girlfriend like or my wife now when we be in the city. I used to like pull up by like crazy looking motherfuckers and then roll the window down on her side like while we're in the city and she's like, stop it, what the fuck are you doing? Like one time there was this like cat like kind of fine nicely dressed guy, and you know he had like kind of a suit on or whatever, and like I looked at him and it was funny because I just did that to her like on the previous block, and I was like, hey look, it's your boy. I always say that, hey it's your boy, say what's up. And she's like, no fucking, you know, stop it. So we like hit the next block, and I was like, the window was still down I think, and I was like, oh well at least that guy's like, you know, normal. And she like looked at that guy, and then he made eye contact with us and he started stomping his foot, and he was like continuously thrusting and pumping and continuously. We were like, what the fuck is this guy saying? And my boy, like he works in the city, and he was just like, oh yeah, he said, it's whatever out here, man. It's like it just happens there. You get a lot of people and you put them in a fucking area, and like you'll see crazy shit here and there.
It's crazy. Fucking seeing fools like just run into bars with shotguns. Seeing fools like running, like take breaking windows of cars with like chains like down the whole block and shit. Fuckers go off. Shit gets wild.
It's fucking crazy, man, out there. It's like shit, dude. I love it though too, cause like every time cause I didn't. What'd you say?
Trying to get back.
Yeah, yeah, you got to get back to it. I used to always be so fucking high when I would see that shit in the city, cause like I just hit the club every time I'm out there.
That was always getting off Bart.
Oh yeah, yeah, from that cloud.
Like I was 16. Oh my god.
Fuck, I'm hella weak, man. I know. I was like, fuck, man. Oh god, getting hit by that cloud was bad. I was like, fucking. I felt violated. Like I did, you know. I was like, what the fuck, man? I just got hit with a straight up cloud, you know. And then it's
Like,
the nastiest thing.
am I gonna be okay?
Well, no, the nasty thing is like I'm kind of like a germaphobe too. So it's like
Yeah, that's gross
I'm
for
not
sure.
I'm not tripping off of like cuz it's I know it's like secondhand smoke like you can't catch a buzz off of someone breathing some shit out that's all carbon dioxide, but I just breathed in some like homeless dude's carbon dioxide and
Yeah,
it's nastier than like the bum bump, you know, like when you do the bum bump and you got to wash your hand after, it's like it's way worse than that cuz you literally that man was inside me in a way and it's just like
the bum bump.
yeah, you ever had a bum bump? You've had to have some bum bumps in the city. You're
Yeah,
like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" And then you're like eating your sandwich later and you're like, "Oh, man.
I mean, I've always known pretty much right away when I should.
Why you do it?"
Yeah, dude, I had this. Oh god, I had this fucking roommate. He was a total piece of shit. I'm not even. Oh, uh, he he brought this fucking dude into my house one time who was like a legendary crackhead that I've known about since I was like he told me that he knew him, and I was like, oh, what's his name? Wheatberry. His name's Wheatberry. He's got an Instagram. Um, he's all about the Slayer. Um, he loves Slayer. He's just fucking he's just mobbing, bro. He's just out here, bro. And we always see him on the bus, and he's just geeking and fucking. That's just Wheatberry, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, he told me my roommate told me he knew him just from like skating and shit. He always be at the skate park, like tagging Slayer and bullshit. Crazy old ass, but yeah, he told me, and I was just like, oh yeah, I heard that dude. He was like, you know Weaver, and then a few days later, he's like opening the door. He walks in like guess who? Guess who's here, bro? I was like, who? He lets in Wheatberry real quick. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, not I can't even really say shit, but Wheatberry is very polite when it comes down to it. He wasn't. He was like, "Are you sure I can come in?" Like, he was like, "Are you sure this is okay?"
It's like a
And
fucking
my homie had to go,
vampire.
"Yeah, no, come on, let's go."
Yeah.
He just sat like by the door basically for a little bit, and my homie was just like basically just laughing at the fact that he brought he just brought Wheatberry into our house. I'm like, okay, I'm just sitting on the couch, like, all right. And I don't know what the conversation was, but it ended with him running out of the door. He needed. I think he just got uncomfortable. I
Yeah.
think he just wasn't used to be like, like, all right, that dude fix real quick. Jesus.
That's fucking hard, dude.
Yeah, I've had crackheads in my house, and fuck that dude. Not the crack. He was nice, but
Yeah.
the guy that brought him in,
Just brought him home to fucking bring him home for the fucking
what are you doing? Good Lord.
fucking
Fuck this.
Wheatberry, man. That guy's hard as
Wheatberry.
fuck. I gotta
I,
follow him. I gotta get him on the
I,
show.
dude, I fucking my best friend Adam. He's on Outside Dog on the demo. He does all the rapping shit. Um, he is in a band. He used to work at Amoeba. He used to work the door, like doing security
That's sick.
on Hates, and it, he worked with this dude named Gabe, who they're in a band together called Earth Dogs now, like some crusty black metal hardcore shit. I don't know, it's cool. Um, but he told that story to Gabe, who's like probably 50 now. He wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at him. It's kind of weird, but he told that story to Gabe, and he was like, "Oh, I went to school with Wheatberry." We're like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, that's his real name." And yeah, he had like some hippie parents, and they named him Wheatberry. And he's fugly, dude. Like straight up, like it's bad. Like he looks crazy. Um, he never stood a chance. I guess is my point. So yeah, that's Wheatberry.
Fucking Wheatberry, dude. I'm looking him up right now. I gotta see this guy. You said he's Wheatberry on the internet?
Yeah, I wonder if his Instagram's still. That's so funny.
Wheatberry.
Oh God.
Wheatberry. San Francisco, right? I'll just fucking
I
look
mean,
that up.
yeah,
Yep, I found him.
you
Damn,
found him.
he's fucking popping. He got hella followers.
How many followers he got?
9,206. And he's only following one person,
Who is it? Slayer.
Andy Roy.
What the fuck?
And it's some dude with his ass out. I don't know who that is. It says he's a
Yeah.
motivational speaker. He's got like 200,000 followers, but yeah, that's so wait.
Can you see what Wheatberry looks like? Yeah, that's him.
Wheatberry. Oh shit, I got to get a good one of him. Oh my god. Oh
He's
yeah, there's
the
Wheatberry
best.
right there for you.
Yeah, dude.
Damn, he was up in your house?
Yeah, dude.
I'd be like, "What the fuck?"
I yeah.
He's pretty dope though on the
That's all he does. He
He's
just
just
hangs
fuck.
out. He just hangs out at the Soma skate park and shit.
Damn, he's living his life to the fullest, man. And tagging Slayer, fucking they got him.
Dude, no, dude. Dude. No, the best part was when he rolled up like to the apartment. He had like he had Raining Blood like on repeat on like a speaker, like on his like. So it was just perfect. Like it was how I mean, I'm pretty sure that just means he has Raining Blood on all the time.
Yeah, it's his jam. Like he's
Yeah,
just.
I, I think somebody gave him that Venom shirt.
Yeah, he's just rocking
I
that
don't,
shit.
I don't think he actually knows who they are. I think he just only listens to Slayer.
Like,
He loves. He's all about it.
that's hard. What the fuck? Fucking Wheatberry, dude.
I've
I'm dead.
thought about Wheatberry in so long. That's hilarious.
That's fucking sick.
I gotta,
Wow. Man, I don't
I
even
gotta,
know.
I
Where's
gotta throw a show in a spot that Wheatberry would come.
hell yeah. Be like, hey man, remember you were in my house and you ran out?
He'll start like setting shit on fire. It'll be awesome.
Fuck yeah. You should do a cover of Raining Blood.
Oh, just for him. Just for Wheatberry. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. We'll do it at the skate park that he hangs out at.
Just pull up, yeah, and do a fucking show. That'd be bad as fuck, dude. God,
God.
that's hella what you said, a legendary crackhead. I'm dead. I just like that's like the funniest shit. I
I mean, I see him around, and I
yeah.
would hear stuff about him from like homies in high school, and he had an Instagram that he doesn't run it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just he's just that dude. He's a local legend.
That's fucking. I'm surprised I never heard of him. That's fucking crazy, man. But then again,
We
like I said, I never like. I'm not like a city cat. Like I'm, I'm just out here. I'm just out here. Yeah,
okay.
fucking Wheatberry. I gotta follow Wheatberry, man. I don't want him showing up in my house. So
Me too. I gotta keep up. I forgot about him.
fucking Wheatberry Soma. Soma Wheatberry, that's his name. Everybody give a follow to fucking Soma Wheatberry. One of my
Oh,
boys
we.
follows him. It's followed by this guy. Like, oh shit, my boy knows Wheatberry. He never told me about him. Oh
Oh,
fuck. What did
he's
I
the
get?
best.
Oh, that's hard.
We.
Damn, that's badass. So shit, you working on any like other side projects, or is Snuffed on Site your main focus?
That's definitely my main focus. Fucking, I was thinking about doing a little hardcore project, but I don't know if it's. I'm slow. I'm slow with the riffs right now.
Yeah.
They're all just coming out just stupid heavy for some reason. It's crazy. I don't know what it is.
That shit's sick, man. you know, you're making something. Like that's the coolest shit. That's what I like. It's fun. You know what? I don't know, man. There's just something about like people in death metal bands, or not death metal bands. People that are in fucking heavy bands that just fucking, or it makes them easy to talk to. You know.
We're usually pretty chill. It seems like
Yeah.
for the most part.
Yeah. I'm sure if Vivi Vex was still alive, she'd be pretty easy to talk to too. But her clones, at least, they're trying. I mean, shit.
Fine.
Yeah, those clones are fucking trippy as fuck, dude.
Start geeking.
Yeah, they dude, they started. I was like, calm down, take it easy, take it easy. They're gonna sedate you. Like the clone had a handler. It was like a nurse, like
Oh
that
no.
was talking for the clone and was like, that's. I kept asking questions. They're like, that's classified. That's classified. That's fucking bizarre, bro.
What are you gonna do?
You ever have any like supernatural experiences, like with ghosts?
No.
No? Do you believe in ghosts?
No.
You ever fuck
I don't
around
think.
with the Ouija?
No. I don't think I ever have.
Oh man, well Halloween's coming up. You're gonna be in town. We're gonna bring the Ouija to the show. It's gonna be a Ouija show. No, I'm just playing. I don't fuck around with the Ouija. I don't know. I don't. I mean, I don't believe in it, but I do. I don't.
We're gonna have a horrible set.
You what? You think? Oh, if we fuck around with the Ouija, what are you talking about? If you fuck around with the Ouija and do the set, there's gonna be like a talent scout there that's gonna fucking have you sell your soul like fucking right after.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
would
real
take it.
thing, dude. I had Bradford Tatum on the show, and he was telling me about like because he worked in Hollywood, and he was like, yeah, he said the people making deals with the devil was like a thing that would casually come up in conversation with like big producers he worked with and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Because I didn't even ask him that question, and it was just, yeah, dude. I asked him something along the lines of it, but like he just got hella deep into it real quick and like told me like what from what he's seen, and I was like, holy shit, like I'm a like fucking. I hope I don't get Epstein on this motherfucker. Like after like having some like bombshell like that on the show, that shit was intense, but it was great. He was a great guest, man. Fucking shit. This is. I think you were about to break the record though for the longest show because we did. So when I had Bradford Tatum on, we went 3.5 hours, and I drank a half bottle of peppermint schnapps and two Mickeys fucking tall cans and an IPA, and I was fine. But but
What are
we're
we at?
we're at like 3 hours 10 minutes right now, so we got to go another 3 hours. Let's go for 5 days, dude. Let's go until the show. That'd be hard as fuck.
Until the show.
Yeah, just don't stop. We'll get you on the plane. Fucking just like the entire process behind the scenes.
Make them.
Damn, dude. So we talked about Muni. We talked about the fucking bus. We talked about Bart. How do you like the Caltrain?
I used to take Caltrain like every weekend to get to San Jose,
Oh yeah.
us to get to Santa Cruz. That's where my dad was at. When I, so I would go down there like every weekend when I didn't have any friends yet. When I first moved out.
Damn. Oh, so you grew up in wait? So you were in Santa Cruz for a minute?
Yeah, I moved when I first moved out. I was living in Santa Cruz while like my mom was getting us a place and moving all our shit over. So I was over there for a while, and then I would just kind of go back down there like the weekends once I started school and like middle school. And then yeah, so I spent a good amount of time down there.
Damn. You remember that fool
Okay,
Oliver
831.
Yeah. You have your phone number's 831 still?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's I think that shit's tight, man. Like when people got that phone number, like with that area code, like where they've always been from. Like I for the longest time I was 650. I was like up in Chico with the
Mm.
650, but then I didn't pay the bill, so then I was like 530 for a little bit or whatever what that was, and then now I'm like 925. It's like just always fucking changing for me. It's like I never pay the bill. I've been pretty good about paying the bill now though. I've had it for probably a year and a half. 2 years? I don't know. I gotta get my shit together.
I've had 831 for fucking ever. Shit.
Damn. You never had to change your number? You never had no like crazy X or nothing like blowing your shit up?
No, I'm pretty chilling.
Damn. I put my boy's number on like a YouTube comment on like it was like a Beyonce video, and I commented like, this guy hates Beyonce, tell him what you think.
Oh my god. You're oh,
Yeah. We ain't really friends like that anymore. No, it was hella funny though because I was chilling with him and he was just like, "Man, I'm getting all these fucking messages. Like, what the fuck?" I was like, "That's weird, man." Like,
crazy, dude.
you know.
Knocked his ass real quick.
Yeah. I told him though, like that's my thing, and my problem is like if I do some sinister shit, it ends up like coming out eventually. I end up saying it. I'm like, yeah, that was me. I fucking, I gotta get credit for my shit. I'm like Wheatberry. Like everybody knows it's me tagging Slayer everywhere.
Like, I think that was Wheatberry.
It's fucking Wheatberry.
Pretty sure that was Wheatberry.
Yo, you should drop some Snuffed on site merch that just has like Slayer tagged on it. Well, you can't do that because that's Slayer merch at that point.
Oh, well, I mean, you could.
You like, what if you did like the album cover, but then like did like spray paint saying Slayer like over it, and then call it like Snuffed on Sight X Wheatberry.
Oh my god, Wheatberry. 6.
We're dropping a split with Wheatberry. It's fucking, his side is just fucking raining blood.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit, man, that shit's off the hook.
I hope he's still alive.
Oh, Wheatberry? Yeah, for sure he is. He's pretty active on the gram actually.
Oh no.
Yeah, his last post was oh no, I don't know, man. It was 2017. That was
Well, let's see.
it's him looking at a kid too. That's his last post.
Had a kid?
Yeah, see that's like a baby and he's like looking at it.
It looks like he's gonna eat it.
Yeah, they hella like zoomed in on his face. Look at his fucking he got his hand. What the fuck is I got the baby's face.
It's a it's a terrifying experience.
Yeah, fuck that. I'd be tripping. I saw that motherfucker, man. If I was a baby, I mean. Shit. That's crazy. So yeah, man, fucking Wheatberry. Um we got like the split coming out. Whole bunch of shit. Fucking full
The
length.
wheat bear,
What was that? It kind of
the
cut
wheat
out.
bear split.
Yeah, the Wheatberry split. X Snuffed on site. That shit'll be hard. That shit's pretty thugged out, man.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what I'm gonna call the split. Just thugged out.
Thugged out. Oh shit. You should make a song about Wheatberry, like make him like a sinister, like
I
you know,
probably will. That's a good idea.
that'd be
It's
bad
like,
as fuck.
it's like some body box shit. It's a song about a crackhead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they just dropped that new shit, huh?
Yeah, dude. I've had those songs for a minute because that they're chill and send me that shit. But
You talked to Hunter Young?
not much. I mainly talked to Perry.
Oh, okay.
Uh, yeah, not even that much. We just DM, but you fucking yeah. I was gonna try and go down to fucking Florida to hop on their like release show, but we could not make that happen.
Yeah.
That's just so.
Those guys are on some other shit over there. I love it. Like fucking that fool Hunter Young is a trip, like with how his all his different projects and then like the studio that he's doing down there is fucking
Yeah, I first heard about him because of Corpse Pile. You know them?
mm-mm.
Okay, well we're doing a split with them. It's coming out next month. Um, go listen to their demo. It's 2 songs that are like maybe 3 minutes combined. They're fucking hard as fuck.
They're out
But
of
yeah,
Florida.
no, they're out of Texas. They're out of Houston.
No shit.
But yeah, they did their demo with Hunter, and yeah, the first time I seen his name was in their like thanks section.
Yeah.
It was like, thanks to Hunter Young for making this demo sound like shit in the best way possible. I was like, ooh. And that body box dropped. And I seen it was him doing like everything, basically, like writing everything. And I was like, all right, this dude knows what's up.
Yeah, he's a trip, man. He does fucking. He's like a pure musician. Like he's a jack of all trades. I heard him in Mood Ring. I was like, whoa, he does
Oh
fucking
yeah.
everything, man. He's good. He's fucking. He did. I heard of him from Weeping because he did. He did
Mm-hmm.
that album, as well with them, and like, I'd heard about like his process in the studio and shit, and like
He
it.
did a, he did a feature on that, huh?
Yeah, he did on their first song, Heaven.
That shit was sick.
Yeah, he's crazy, man. Like I watch his stories and shit, and I seen him like I was laughing at the way like they record in his studio because it hella reminded me of like recording in like fucking with my friends and shit, but it's dudes with guitars doing that shit. So I was like, what? Like I remember sitting there with like a dude with a sick ass computer and speakers and like just busting shit out, and I was like, damn, it hella like gets recorded like hip hop does. I never been to like a session other than like an actual like studio like one of those ones you pay like fucking hella money to go into. So like it's interesting to see how musicians record like their actual instruments and shit, raw instruments, and doing drums and shit. Like
Mhm.
fuck, like when you do like drum recording, how many mics do you fucking have set up on the fucking shit?
I mean, we've never the the one time we've actually tracked drums was for the EP, and for the split is two extra songs we did when we recorded the EP. But yeah, we went into Panda and paid a bunch of money for that, which was dope. That was fucking sick. But yeah, other than that, for the demo, I just programmed everything.
Yeah. What?
That was GarageBand.
Damn. That's off the hook, bro. You know what's crazy too? Like GarageBand, motherfuckers not GarageBand, but like Little Peep recorded all of his shit on GarageBand.
I believe it. I mean, it's pretty dope. The only thing that fucked me over from using GarageBand was, well, I fucked myself on the guitars, but the only thing that GarageBand fucked me over with was the drums, because I programmed all the drums on there, and then you can't export MIDIs like out of GarageBand, so I couldn't have them reamped with better sounding drums. Like I literally just had to send out the MP3s to get like mixed.
Yeah, and then they do what they can with the drums to like
That's what Cody was like. I'll see what I can do. Like that's
yeah.
like, but he made them sound decent. People always ask me what I did for them. Like you don't even want to know, dude.
Yeah, it came out tight, dude. The project's fucking it's groovy, man. I like it. It's got like a fucking like really just like I don't know, like really groovy sound to it. Like I like that shit about like metal sometimes cuz like I was telling like Fulci or Dome from Fulci, I was like, sometimes I listen to music and like None So Vile, for example. You can't really get jiggy to that shit, you know.
Wow.
Well, when you listen to it like 10 times and you know the songs and know when shit's going to switch up and like,
But when it,
you
well,
know.
I mean, when it goes down, it's fucking like,
Yeah. Oh, that's a classic. No, that's what I'm saying, but like that album, like I still listen to it now and hear new shit on it. You know what I mean? Like little things I didn't notice, and that's why it's such a great album. But like I think what makes like a great slam fucking album is when you just hits you. You're just like, yeah, yeah. Like me and my boys like to get just shit faced and just listen to fucking slam and like just get down. My boy doesn't even like metal at all. He's all rap, but when he gets really drunk, like he gets totally shit faced. He gets hella pumped and he's like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, man!" He's like gets all pumped, and then
I mean, slam is just the fucking death metal version of rap, pretty much. It's just
yeah,
all grooves and shit.
that shit's
Except,
fire.
yeah, I just rip out parasitic ejaculation. That's all it is. And like, I don't know, listen to Kublai Khan or some shit. It's like about it.
It's badass though, man. Like, when did you know you had some shit that was hot? Like, did were people already fucking like asking you, "Yo, when's this coming out? When's this coming out?" Or were you just like, you knew?
No, I mean, I originally just put it out because I needed something to do at the time, and then Michael hit me up to do tapes, and nobody really knew who they were, so it was kind of just like, all right. I know I'd hit up like I hit up Scott from Maggot Stomp, and he was like, "It was fucking dope. But I can't do it." So I was like, "That's fair." And he's been a big supporter ever since. He's put on for us and shit, which is dope. But yeah, I guess like just a few months after, it was kind of weird because like it was the whole fan base at first was like based out of this whole OSDM revival scene shit happening. It's like a bunch of Maggot Stomp fanboys basically, which was cool, but it was also like not really the audience I was going for almost.
Yeah.
But it so it was just kind of weird. Like I just didn't really know what was gonna happen because it wasn't like blowing up or anything, but like it was getting enough traction that I was gonna like keep being active and shit. But I think when I started getting like hardcore attention, it was like I think I got like a tsunami shout out on, and that shit kind of blew my shit up. So I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I think this might be it. Yeah, we're now it's kind of perfect. Like all the I don't know all the people that got into us through being into 200 stab wounds and shit.
Yeah.
Most of them are like if they were only into that shit, they've kind of gotten into heavier shit, like just naturally. So, and I mean now there's bands like Body Box and Corpse Pile and Stabbed and shit that kind of fit our vibe more. So there's like I don't know, there's starting to be like a scene for it.
Yeah. You're making your own subgenre.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what it's like deathcore.
I think it's like, I guess it's DHDM.
What the weeping thing?
Yeah, I think that's the genre, man. Because it's like, that's kind of like that sound, that like super like metallic fucking like tone with the slamminess with like the fucking, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just like throwing shit out there. That'd be tight if that was the whole scene though. Depressive homicidal death metal. But your music isn't depressive really though. Yours is really fun kind of music.
Yeah, we we like to have fun.
Yeah, like the samples like have me dead and shit. You ever like do you ever fucking when you do samples like do you hella think them out or you just like oh that it's fresh in your head and you just like want to throw it on there?
I mean, there was only one on the fucking EP, huh? Yeah, no, I think I was just watching Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks that was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. My boy used to like I showed him how to fucking make samples when he first started producing.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my one friend we made hella music together and he was like he just went off the fucking rails with sampling movies for like the first like 30 beats he sent me and he would get like whole minute clips from like Goodfellas or like you know just like iconic ass scenes from movies like Casino like like yeah he would just take this shit and you'd throw it and it would be tight because it would hella fit it but I was like
Mm-hmm.
damn dude I was like literally like 30 minutes of this project is gonna be just like other movies and shit like we gotta like you know narrow it down, make it matter when it does, you know, when it does happen and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought that shit was funny, man. Like it was what did he do? I'm not gonna kill. He did like Clint Eastwood in a movie. I think it was Fistful Full of Dollars or some shit. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill his friend. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
get
god.
his wife. Like he says some shit like that. And then like there's another one where it was like what was it? Fuck. He did hella movies, man. He used to like do hella obscure ass shit too. Like we did a song like where he took a sample from a High Times. So High Times magazine had a TV show called Gilligan's Island where they brought a whole bunch of people. It was like a reality show where they saw like who could smoke the most and who was the most interesting. And there was one guy that I guess that got on the show because like people would like send in videotapes of themselves to get on the show. And there's this one
Yeah.
guy that like didn't even smoke at all, and he was straight edge, and he wore like a fucking like a weed like wig, like a big ass afro and like a big weed chain and all this shit, and like he looked like the guy that was like the biggest like stoner, but he didn't look like a stoner at all. Like everybody else looked like a stoner, but he was just like
Yeah.
he totally looked like it's what he thought a stoner looked like. And
Yeah.
like dude got on the show, and he like went around the whole High Times Cup and didn't smoke any weed. They're trying to give him like free bud the whole time, and he's like, no, 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 you know. And then he's sitting down and they're smoking, like everybody else is smoking. He's like, I had a revelation. I smoked the best stuff there is. I had a revelation, and I decided I'm not gonna smoke anymore. I don't need to get. I've been there. I've been to the highest point I could be, and like this like music is playing that's like all like sad and shit, like hella insightful music or whatever. And then this other dude, like this gangster music comes on. It's like dun dun ba bam, and like this dude's like, fucking, I have no sympathy for you, bro. I have no fucking sympathy. They named this, your name's Gilligan. They named this shit Gilligan's Island after you, and you're not fucking smoking. Fucking, we have all this best shit. People would fucking like do whatever they could to be on this shit, and you're not even gonna fucking smoke it. I have no sympathy for you. And then fucking the song came on, and it was like smoking weed, playing Skate 3. I don't know. I was saying some dumb shit, but like, yeah, we do that shit all the time, man. That shit was tight. But yeah, we kind of like overdid it. That was like an hour. No, not an hour. That was like a 2 minute, 2.5 minute fucking intro, like to a song. It's like at that point, like no one's gonna want to listen to that shit. Like it's too
That's a lot.
much.
That's a lot.
People are gonna skip. Like, you ever get that habit of like skipping the first track, like with
Yep.
shit? You always just jump to the second one. It's like I don't
I'm
want to hear the intro.
I do all of that. I'm fucking. I'll be skipping everything.
Yeah.
My homies always bitch at me, but I'm like, yo, can you let the song finish?
Yeah. You get like halfway through a song, you're like, nah, I want to hear this
I'm like,
shit.
this song this song bang. Like, yo, calm down.
You hear the part you like, and you're like, all right, on
Pretty
to the
much.
next one. I don't want to listen to 2 more minutes of this. That's how I am with like the fucking Deftones. I can't listen to a whole fucking Deftones song. I'm just like, all right, this one was good. All right, let's go to the next one. I can't listen to them say the same shit. Like fucking, I can't deal with 3 more fucking choruses or whatever the fuck in the slow ass music. I don't understand the Deftones. It don't make sense to me. Maybe if I went in a fucking time machine back to like 1990 fucking whatever the fuck when they came out, it would make sense to me. But I don't fuck with it, man. It's just too slow, and fucking the voice sounds weird. Like I'd rather listen to some like Smashing Pumpkins. The guy sounds like he's fucking like I don't like he's off key or some shit on like every song, like by a little bit, or the voice just don't fit. It don't make sense to me.
So yeah, he be doing that. There's a I don't know. I anybody's complaints about Deftones are completely justified, but I feel like what's that with Diamond Eyes is like kind of like a perfect album.
Is that the
Other
one
than
with
that,
the chick on it?
no, it's
Okay.
got an owl.
All right. I got to listen to that one then.
It's
I haven't. I don't think I probably heard some of the songs off it, but
it's really heavy.
yeah.
It's dope. But yeah, other than that, I'm not. I don't really. I don't really even listen to much else. I get like White Pony sometimes, but yeah, they can get annoying.
Yeah, I was like literally like trying, man. I was like, I'm gonna fucking play this album and just listen to it from the beginning to the end, and then I just kept skipping shit. I felt weird. I was like, man, like I don't know, like some shit like just don't sound the same to me anymore too. Now that I'm older, like fucking like Black Sabbath, bro. I used to bump like the first like you know 5 albums, first like 4 albums maybe, like everything with Ozzy, and like now I feel like the songs are so slow. I'm just impatient with them now, and I can't listen to them anymore. I'm like, all right, yeah, that part was tight. Like I listened for a specific, like fucking what's it called, like NIB. That one song. I like the first half of that song way more now than the second half of the song. And I don't even want to hear the second half of the song because it's been on like fucking like too many commercials.
Yeah, I can see that. I, yeah, I mean, I'm not. I mean, that's kind of just like I'm not gonna sit there and listen to Iron Man,
Yeah,
really, But like, if I have to, man, it's fucking Iron Man.
you remember the first time you heard War Pigs?
No, but the first version of War Pigs I heard was like a basement demo that was on like a Aussie greatest hits.
Really? The lyrics were different, I think, on that version.
Maybe a little bit. I just remember it sounded shitty as fuck. It was dope though. It sounded. I mean, it was basically exactly the same, like
Yeah.
note wise and shit. Which is, I don't know. That always trips me out. You see bands playing shit like live or whatever, or you hear demos, and then they actually only get to record the shit like 2 years later, and it's somehow like still note for note,
Yeah. I know.
like exact same way. Like, all right, they knew how it was supposed to be from the start, I guess.
Yeah. That's a trip, man. Cuz I feel like demos now like I don't see motherfuckers redoing shit from demos on shit. Like that's very rare now.
A demo is a very different thing now.
Yeah.
In the death metal and hardcore community, a demo is a fully produced product, basically.
Yeah. It's like listen to us.
Yeah,
Here it is. Here's a taste. If you like it, fucking
yeah.
should we keep doing it?
It's not even like it. I mean, now it's just yeah. I mean,
I've heard some demos that are like, what the fuck? Like that shit was fire. Like the fucking
yeah. I mean,
undeath demo.
yeah. The, you like it's still like I don't know. It was the fucking tsunami demo.
No, I
It's
haven't
a
heard that.
fucking it's it sounds. I mean, just all those hardcore like
Yeah.
any of the like RBS bands, they're fucking their demos sound like perfect. It's hilarious. I mean, I kind of lucked out. Mine would have sounded perfect if they could have, but
Just the drums or whatever, or just little imperfections you think. I mean, that shit still sounds good
I
though.
mean, it's
You know?
rib, but
Yeah.
it's still like almost like a lo-fi almost. It's just weird, just because of how shitty I recorded it. But it's kind of cool. I mean, it's cool because that there's like already like a progression
Yeah.
within the releases. Like, I mean, the new shit sounds way better than the demo for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard that first. Like when Michael sent it over to me, he was like, "Hey man, like check this out. Like you're probably gonna like it." And I was like, oh, "Fuck yeah!" I saw the picture and I was like, "Okay." Like some like fuck man. With good artwork though, it's like fuck. I'll listen to damn near anything with some good artwork on it. I just listened to a whole fucking Deftones album because the fucking artwork. But
Which one?
the one with the chick on it with the fucking she's like looking all like she's wearing like a bra or she's wearing like a swimsuit and she's all wet. That's like I think
Yeah.
like I always see people with that fucking like shirt or flag or poster or whatever the fuck like I'm just like, it was all right.
Peep game real quick. I can't remember which one it is.
Around the Fur.
Oh, around the. Okay.
Yeah, I don't like that shit, man. That shit fucking can suck it. I don't know.
Um. Yeah, that's not my favorite. Yeah, Diamond Eyes. I was like, I mean, Diamond Eyes came out like 13 years later. It looks like so.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they definitely had some time to get better because I was not impressed with Around the Fur. Now I'll probably give them a listen tomorrow. I'll give it a listen tomorrow. I'm fucking driving for like 8 hours, so that's like a good time to listen to some music.
It's a good drive album.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, man, that shit's hard as fuck. Damn, we broke the record right now. I can't believe we did this. We
You
broke the
got it.
fucking record.
Hit it.
Oh my god. Damn, what time is it over there, dude? It's like 1 a.m.
It's like 12.
It's like 12. Oh shit, that's right. You're like Central Time, Or like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
12. 12. 12.
So we can go another 5 hours. Fucking
Yeah.
dude. So like, no, I'm just playing. We're probably gonna wrap it up soon because I gotta go to bed for the fucking drive or whatever. But I'd
Yeah.
love to keep going. Gotta have you back on the show for show. Like this shit
Yeah.
is entertaining as fuck, man. I'll grab you a beer. Fucking, you come out here. If you're out here when I get back or whatever, fucking probably
Yeah.
link up or some shit real quick. I know I gotta go visit Michael. I'm having him on the show on the 14th, which is pretty dope.
Oh,
So,
nice.
yeah, we're gonna talk. I think it was the 14th, and then yeah, I'm gonna have to. I gotta call up Hormigaunt. You heard of Hormigaunt out of Melbourne, Australia?
Mm-mm.
They're under Frozen Scream's imprint, and
Oh, okay.
yeah, they're a fucking badass band. They're like, they just dropped this like 3-track demo, and it is like pretty badass. Yeah, it's got that like fluids type tone that I was talking about, like fuzzy, like you feel warm, you feel like your ears are being wrapped with a blanket, like a fucking caterpillar, and it's just like, you know, like that kind of shit. And yeah, it's supposed to. Oh shit! Hold on, sorry, man. 1 second, my bad. I'm fucking.
Oh, good. The fizzle.
Fuck, my bad. Yeah, fucking. I was just tripping. My dog was like making noises and shit.
It's all good.
Yeah, fucking this guy. But yeah, fucking. Fuck, where was I? Yeah. Oh yeah, I probably got to reschedule with them because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to run an interview in Las Vegas. I'm gonna be fucking
Yeah, for sure.
fucked up, dude. I'm about to get so drunk. This is my last time in Vegas. Fucking with the ability to just kick it, you know. Getting old, man. That's what happens. You get old and then you fucking can't do shit anymore. But it is what it is, you know. Do what you can.
Yeah.
But yeah, fuck, dude. You be drinking coffee? You coffee, dude?
Nope.
No, you don't fuck with no caffeine.
I will drink coffee, like if it's around and I need it. But for the most part, no.
Damn. So your only vice is cigarettes.
Cigarettes and a lot of weed.
Yeah, that's cool. How's the
Yeah.
bud out in fucking Minneapolis? They got like dispensaries and shit.
I think so. I got a neighbor who's like a family friend that I work for sometimes.
Oh, that's pretty fire.
I gigs. Hooks me up with a sack. Yeah, I haven't had to hit a dispensary out here yet.
Yeah, I need to fucking. I don't know. I don't think I could smoke again, man. I think I'm old. I'm tapped out. Like,
Tapping out.
yeah. I think maybe one day when I'm like settled and like, done with everything and I don't have shit to stress about, maybe one day again. But for now, it's a wrap. But I guess we got to wrap this up too. I fucking my wife's like, "Yo, man, we got to drive tomorrow." Dude, thank you
Went on.
so much for coming on the show. I'm going to check the comments real quick. I'm an asshole. I don't read them when they're live. Oh, I'm a dick. Okay. Yeah, fuck, there were some questions in here.
Oh,
So someone said, not necessarily. Michael Marshall. He said, yeah, Twin Cities.
what, Michael Marshall said that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the CEO. That's my boss.
Oh, that's fucking Michael. Oh my gosh. And then let's see. Um Wearing my snuff shirt today, hype for the show on the 15th. Who's pulling
Hey,
my strings said that.
oh sweet.
And then DJ Corp said, Yo, 7. So you're from MSP. Did you make it to the Hive show last Friday then for Mall?
Yep, I did. I grabbed that. I grabbed that their mic in this shitty fucking hot ass basement. Did a little guest spot.
That's fire.
Yeah, that was super fun.
All right, man. You want to run any plugs or anything? One last little diddly do, you know? You want to
Yeah.
fucking tell them a secret? I don't know. Fucking you can do a magic trick. I don't know.
Um. All right. Split with Corpse Piles coming out next month. We're just gonna surprise drop that. So, um, I guess. And then we're hitting LA on the 18th. Um, with Constrict and Pull Your Card and Cinderblock and Green Witch at midnight hour. And it's gonna be lit as fuck. Yeah. So none of that shit is announced. But
Hell yeah. Well, now you
been on here
know.
like we've been on here for like 3 hours. So whatever.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We just did the marathon, baby. We broke the record. 7. Entertaining. Had a great time talking to you. Thank you, my brother, for coming on the show. And that
Yeah.
may Vizzle out. Carson Daly